Hello to my friends out there. As you can see, we are sitting on this menu. And we are sitting on this menu because for some reason, every time I hit enter in my OBS streaming thing, it was like, you want to hit enter in the game. So, it's already loaded. I really don't remember where we left off. Or what we're doing, if I'm being completely honest. Ah, right, we need to get to the Ebon Hawk. I remember now. I just remember we lost Kreia. And, why was I on Atten? Odd. I just remember we lost Kreia. And, she got an arm boo-boo. Why did I hear the door? Very odd. Very odd. Well, let me look at something in OBS. Paranoid about something. I loaded all this up earlier and realized, like, a bunch of my settings were different, and I don't know if I did that or what, but now I'm paranoid that everything's wrong. But it should be fine. Okay. So it's time for some KotOR. Who's ready for KotOR? I know I am. Decontamination door. Okay. So that looks nasty. That looks very much like stuff we don't want to walk. Impossible. Okay, so, oh, okay. Decontamination. Let's interact with the thing. Maybe that would help. Wow, I have a lot of parts. That's nice. Okay, decontamination console. Repair, which costs 4 parts. Spike it. Use 1 spike. But there you go. Okay, so let's destroy the console to open the door. Now, let's repair it. We have a lot of repair parts. I probably should have let T3 do this, because then we could have used his skill. Access remote camera controls. Decontamination chamber. Okay, this is what it looks like. Attempt to shut down decontamination system. I mean, I do want to do that. And I have the spikes to do it. But let's see what my other options are. Oh, that's it. Okay. Log out. Hold on real quick. This is a thought. I forgot about switching around party members. Let's let T3 do this. Can't click, have to click things. 5 spikes. See, it's slightly better. I mean, 5 versus 6 isn't a lot, but that's a whole less spike than we had. Open the door. Hey! Now we're talking. Now
Just
we're
say
talking.
the word.
Alright. I don't have a word for you. I just want to go through the door. Is there anything interesting here? I like how the decontamination is being contaminated. Ooh, some contamination. Makes me think of holiday special. Everything makes me think of the holiday special. Through the door. It's a low security door as opposed to a middle height. Ooh. Okay, so those are all upgrades for stuff we're not going to worry about at this exact moment. But they will be useful down the line when we get to another repair bench. So loot is good. And there's the Ebon Hawk. I almost said the Falcon. It's not the Falcon. Alright, I'm pretty sure we're just supposed to get on the Falcon. Or, I'm gonna keep saying that all day. I'm pretty sure we're just supposed to get on the Hawk. But let's look around first. Always loot is my philosophy. Oh, hi, droids we have to fight. Why wouldn't we have to fight some droids? Can I fight them through here? Nope. I mean, if he's just gonna sit there and leave me alone, then, you know, far be it from me to get all up in his face. Hello, Footlocker. What do we got in here? Energy shield? not super exciting, but not unuseful. It's an asteroid field. Anything good back here? Yeah, see, it was hidden. We had to look close. Components and some new cash. It's not bad. Let me out, guys. Anything else started back here? No, not really. There's some stuff up there. Up there is where we were when we unlocked the doors last stream. Kind of give you some idea of where we are geographically. Now it's like, oh, the game is very loud, isn't it? I will turn it down a pinch. There we go. This looks like it should be like a giant, like, hard drive, or not hard drive, hyperdrive or something. Alright, let's get on the Hawk. This is the loading ramp to the Evan Hawk. Once aboard, you will be leaving the mining facility for good. I think that's fine. Let's look real quick. You found a sabotage protocol droid on the Harbinger vessel. It is likely that the HK sabotaged its way. Yep. Recover the Hawk. We do that by going on. You've been out of yeah, so all three of these things we've done as much as we can. So there's really no point. I think we can just get on the Hawk. I think we've done all the things. Let us enter the Evan Hawk. I'm sure Creo will find us.
Quick! We're gonna need some time to fire up the engines. Let's give the laser turret a workout.
Oh yeah, mini game. Everyone loves a mini game. If you liked the fight the Sith fighters part of the first game and thought that was just the epitome of gaming, then you'll love this. Which is even more the epitome of gaming. I think they eventually, like, if I remember correctly, they storm the Hawk. And, like, how many you don't shoot here, you have to fight on the Hawk. How am I, like, not hitting these guys? Just poison you real quick. Just runs right in front of the gun. Yeah, see, he's limping on. We're gonna have to fight a ton of them on the ship. That's fine. I like a good fight. There we go. So now any of them we didn't kill, we get to fight. 5 Sith Assaults. I feel like more than 5 got on. The game is being very generous with what I was able to achieve. Let's use Force Push. Yeah! That felt good. Punch, punch, fight, fight, punch, punch, fight. Punch, punch, fight. Oh, I'm dying. Hold on. Hold on. Game, why won't you... It's like not reading my mouse input for some reason. Hold on. What is going on? It's not reading any mouse input. That's weird. Look at that. It's not reading anything. Very strange. Very, very strange. Can I level Atten up? Nope. That's very weird. I want to exit and fix this, but I need to save before I do that. Yeah, well, that'll be fine. I can't even cancel combat or use a med pack because it won't read any mouse input for me. That is so weird. But clearly the mouse is working. Let me try this. Click out of the window. Click back into the window. What is going on? It's like it's not registering that it's the front window. That's so strange. Okay, well, we'll just have to hope we don't die. As I die immediately.
Where that came from?
T3 can handle this. I believe in T3's ability to kill everybody. See, it's fine. T3 will kill everybody. T3's got this. And then we'll save and exit the game and re-enter it. That's fine. T3's got this. Okay, now what I need to do... Not sound. I literally can't save the game. What did I just do? Oh, okay.
Alright, let's get out of here.
It'll save because of this. That's fine. Kriya, you're here. Actually, hold on. Because it just saved. I should. Well, no, that's fine. Kriya, your hand. What happened?
There is no time. We must leave.
Saving. Loading.
If they hit us, we're dead. But if they keep missing us, we're dead. It's great odds. Somebody shut that trash compactor up.
Look, can you fly? Is there anything you can do? Keep as much distance between us and them as you can. Can we go to hyperspace? Fire in the asteroids. We're not going to fire on the asteroids. Keep as much distance as you can.
I'm doing all I can, and that's not enough. What'd you do to make these guys so mad?
I
Either
exist.
they hit us and destroy us, or they hit an asteroid and make the whole field go nova.
Can we jump to hyperspace? Just do your best. Like, can we jump to hyperspace?
Not with all these asteroids around us. We'd enter hyperspace in pieces. We have to clear that field first. Thing is, we clear the field and they're gonna have a clear shot at us.
Don't fire on the
What
asteroids.
are the asteroids? They can be destroyed by us as well as them, can they not?
That'll take out the whole field, the colony, and maybe us. We might not even be able to jump to hyperspace in time.
Then we die here. Choose now.
I'm choosing to not blow up the asteroids. No, somebody might still be alive in the facility.
Hold on. This is gonna get a little rocky.
We're not going to destroy the asteroids.
Well, now that we just killed a planet, maybe one of you can tell me what's going on.
Oh, and then it
Because
skipped the
between
cutscene.
assassin
What is
droids,
going
a
on?
Sith Lord that looks like he sleeps with vibroblades, and being target practice for a Republic warship,
Hold on.
I was better off in my cell.
The Republic warship was the Harbinger. It was seized on its way to Telos by the Sith. They sought you, Jedi.
Yes. Hold on. This is getting really annoying because I just skipped a cutscene. I don't know what. Now everything's gonna look really wacky for a second. Bear with me. Okay, there we go. Everything should be done looking really wacky. Load the autosave. Looks like I have mouse functionality.
If they hit us,
There we
we're
go.
dead, but if
Let's go through this
somebody
conversation
shut
again.
that trap.
Okay,
I'm
I have
doing
mouse
all I
input
can,
again.
and
We'll be
that's
okay.
not enough. What'd you do to make these guys so mad? Well, either they hit us and destroy us, or they hit an asteroid and make the whole field go nova. Not with all these asteroids around us. We'd enter hyperspace in pieces. We have to. Thing is, we clear the.
What are the asteroids?
That'll take out the whole field.
Then we die.
Gonna make the same choice. No.
Hold on. This is gonna get a little rocky.
There's your cutscene. Yay! Unfortunately, it all got destroyed anyway.
Now that we just killed a planet, maybe one of you can tell me what's going on. Because between assassin droids, a Sith Lord that looks like he sleeps with vibroblades,
I love
and
that.
being target practice for a Republic warship, I was better off in my cell.
The Republic warship was the Harbinger. It was seized on its way to Telos by the Sith. They sought you, Jedi.
They sought me. The Harbinger was on its way to Telos. Why are the Sith looking for me? How do you stop? Why are the Sith looking for me?
Because you are the last of the Jedi. Once
Ooh.
you are dead, then they have won.
I'm not a Jedi any longer, but I was exiled from the Jedi Order. Next time they call me a Jedi, they'll be in a pool of their own blood. Heard of nothing we're gonna say, but I was exiled from the Jedi.
Exile or not, the Sith believe you to be a Jedi Knight, and that is all that matters.
Well, they're wrong. But the last of the Jedi, that can't be true.
The Jedi Civil War destroyed the Jedi. By the war's end, barely 100 Jedi remained. Many fell in battle, and many more were seduced by Revan's teachings.
RIP. What about the Jedi on Dantooine and on Coruscant?
The Jedi Academy on Dantooine is nothing more than a crater.
Oh, yeah,
echoes
that's
with the
right.
ghosts of dead Jedi. And the Jedi Temple on Coruscant lies empty. The waters in the Room of 1,000 Fountains have fallen still, in reverence to the fallen Jedi.
That's sad.
And those now lost. Many
It's actually
Jedi
quite depressing.
blamed the teachings of the Jedi Masters for Revan's fall, and the civil war that followed.
People did do that, didn't they? If there are any survivors, we need to warn them. The Jedi are gone. Good riddance. We need to warn them.
Perhaps, but they are Jedi no longer. If the Sith have not already slain them, then they will not help you, nor can you help them.
You said before the Harbinger was on its way to Telos.
Yes, to aid in the recovery effort there. Many roads lead to Telos, including ours.
Not like we have much of a choice, the Paragus astrogation charts being what they are.
It is where we must go, and where the Harbinger was bound before our unfortunate encounter on Paragus.
How did you know I was on board the Harbinger? Care to explain how you tracked me down? How did you know I was on board the
They were
Harbinger?
difficult to find, but coincidence was on our side. When I learned that you were on the vessel, I knew the Sith would not be far behind. When we intercepted the Harbinger, it was crippled, drifting in space. It was a simple matter to board the vessel and rescue you.
Simple
Unknown
matter.
To me, however, the Sith were already on board. Just as we made the jump to hyperspace, they fired upon us, nearly destroying the Ebon Hawk.
How come I don't remember any of this? That's an unusual set of coincidences. How do we get to Paragus? That is an unusual set of coincidences.
But as one trained in the Force, you know that true coincidences are rare.
That's true. How do we get to Paragus?
I do not know how the Ebon Hawk was able to make it to...
Hey!
Be silent. We're having a conversation here.
T3 is involved in this conversation. He repaired the ship and got us to Paragus.
Repaired this ship, my eye. Next thing you know, it's gonna claim credit for saving our skins. If that little noisemaker says it repaired the ship once, then it can prove it by doing it again. Go on, get!
Wow, what do we mean? How come... Oh, how come... Hey, Django, welcome! Good to see you. So how come I don't remember you rescuing me? We got off Paragus!
Harbinger had rendered you unconscious. Though your thoughts were faint, I was still able to find you, sealed in one of the cargo holds.
We got away from the Sith. How do we stop them now?
That is not an easy question to answer. This threat is greater than you know, and I do not believe it is a battle that can be fought.
Oh, if we don't stop them, they're going to keep coming. You only have a minute for your next class. We'll be back. Heck yeah. I'll be going for a little while. If we don't stop them, they're going to keep coming. Easier to fight us. I say we fight back. Oh, they're eager to fight us. What do you think we should do? If we don't stop them, they're going to keep coming.
Look, enough with the we already.
We cannot hope to triumph against them alone. To stop them, you will need weapons, allies, and a teacher.
You need a teacher
In the end, I fear it may not be enough.
to show you the ways of the Force. What do you mean?
You fought in the Mandalorian Wars, and it cost you everything. Are you willing to sacrifice as much again?
Maybe. The Mandalorian Wars were my choice. These Sith threaten me, they die. This is self-defense, not war. We must stop them. Mandalorian Wars were my choice.
You are not listening to me. This is not like any field of battle you have ever
Hey,
fought
Stuart.
in. Think carefully on your choice. If you choose to fight, if you choose war, it is a path few turn from once the first steps are taken. It carries with it a terrible price, and in the end you may find you have nothing left to sacrifice.
I have nothing left to lose now. I turned away from war once. I can do it again. If I do not try, we will have lost anyway.
Like so many Jedi, you hear, but you do not listen. You have much to learn, but we have spoken long enough, and my wound pains me. If you have other questions, find me in the crew quarters. There we will speak more.
Hey, don't stop your long, boring rants on my account. I was just getting sleepy-eyed.
Also in private, we will be mercifully free from the opinions of imbeciles and fools.
Look, not like I care or anything, but you might want to go check on our passenger, especially with that hand of hers.
She seemed well enough for somebody who just lost her hand. I'm sure she can take care of herself. You're right, she may need help. You're right, she may need help.
We're on autopilot until we hit Telos. Until then, a droid could fly this thing. Besides, I think our passenger could use your help.
What makes you say that?
I think she was barely keeping it together. I'm surprised she's able to stand with all that pain rolling off of her.
What are you talking about?
Are you blind?
Deploy the garrison!
I'd be screaming like a stuck Minoc. Well, I mean a very strong, manly Minoc. She's just too proud to show any weakness. Especially in front of you.
That's a poor assumption to make. I'll go try it. I'll go check on her. Hey, light side points. Stuart, I have never seen Looper. I've kind of avoided it because I'm not a big fan of time travel movies. I really haven't seen anything. I've only seen Last Jedi and Knives Out from what Ryan has done, to be honest. I'm not really one to venture out of watching sci-fi movies by choice too often. But that said, I also don't like time travel movies. Alright, let's have a look around. Let's exit. I'm sure we can't exit while we're in space. Yep, you may not leave Ebonhawk while in transit. Knives Out is freaking awesome. I'm like partly really excited to get more Knives Out movies, but I'm also bummed because I want Ryan back. But you know, that is what it is. But no, Knives Out was super good. Let's go to the workbench. Let's go to the workbench. Let's upgrade items at the workbench. Okay. Upgrade item. Is there other stuff? No, there's not different. Okay. We're already upgraded probably as well as we can be. Yeah. Does he have stuff? He does. Okay. We're probably fine then. You just don't think time travel is good if done properly. I just don't think. And see, like, there's maybe 2 movies ever, and I'd have to think about them to think of what they are for, like, where I've liked time travel. There's movies where I haven't minded the time travel, but that's usually when time travel isn't the point of the movie, but rather the, just like a vessel of it, like JJ's first Star Trek movie. Didn't bother me much, but it's not a movie about time hopping. It's just there's time travel. Alright, yep. I should be going, short of some kind of problem. So hope to see you back soon. Could you please stop me around? You're hard to find. Looks like you've suffered a lot of damage over the years. How much damage? How much damage is there? So you lost a lot of programs in your behavior core, in addition to damage to your frame? Well, I'm sure you'll gain stuff back. Pray you don't. I had other questions. I'm sure you'll get it back. Computer, I might be able to help you with your memory core. Alright, let me have a look. No! Okay, well. Whoops. My bad. We'll try later. I'll try again. I forgot that there is a reason for me to upgrade my computer and repair skill. T3, come back here. Let's try repair. I'm better with repair. Nope! Well, we'll just wait till I level up a bit more. Force not given. That'd be funny. Where am I gonna be going now? I'm curious if he'll do like a Knives Out 2, or if he'll name it something like on theme but different. Because like Knives Out is relevant to the theme of the film and what's going on with the family. I wonder if it'll get subtitled too for Daniel Craig's character.
Left to give.
When you lost your hand, I felt it too.
That does not surprise me, any more than you hearing my thoughts when we were apart. The pain, however, was unexpected. If I could, I would have shielded you from it.
We're a diehead in the Force, Kreia. Not really, but kind of. Then considered the pain a lesson. If I felt the loss of your hand, what would have happened if you died?
I do not know. I fear that the consequences would have been more extreme.
More extreme? I felt, let's see, consequences like what? Would it have been lethal?
Possibly, yes, and I fear it works both ways. I would not
You say fear a lot.
nor should you.
What if I poked you and see if I could feel it? What can we do? I don't want my actions to place you at risk. We'll work together and try to be careful until we fix this. This link is a threat to me, but at your age, you could die at any moment, especially considering the way you act. I love that. I will not allow my life to be tied to some half-dead, delusional old woman. We're gonna be, like, kind of dorky with Kreia, I think. But at your age, you could die at any moment.
If you think a connection to one such as yourself gives me any comfort, then you would be wrong. I desire this no more than you do. It seems that at times of stress and pain, if they catch us unawares, then the pain is transmitted between us.
Let's see. There's a moment in Looper where there's no sound just before a massive explosion. Sounds familiar. Or doesn't sound familiar. How could this bond have happened?
I confess its nature eludes me as well, but the bond is strong, and its roots run deep. It seems the force flows easily between us. When one of us manipulates the force to heal or strengthen ourselves, the other is aided as well.
You and Kreia possess a force chain special ability. When either of you uses the force on yourself, the other gains a benefit as well.
Powerful
Heck
technique
yeah.
indeed. Though, as we have noticed, it has its
Well, let's just not get any more hands cut off and we'll be fine. So what do we do now? I need to know more about the Sith hunting us. Can you tell me what's happened since the Mandalorian
Much
Wars?
has happened in the galaxy in your absence, and since the defeat of the Mandalorians at Malachor 5.
Malachor! For the Rebel fans out there. Tell me about the Mandalorian Wars.
It is a tale you already know well. Almost a decade ago, the
So let me tell you
Mandalorians
anyway.
began preying on the Republic, bringing the fires of war to many planets along the Outer Rim. Their
They look-
predations continued, winning victory after victory, until the Republic finally begged the Jedi Council for aid.
The Jedi Council didn't help, only a few of the Knights did.
Indeed, the Jedi Council counseled caution and patience to assess the Mandalorian threat as the Outer Rim burned.
Revan and Malak refused to wait. I like how we're telling the story in
Two
tandem
Jedi
for no
Knights,
particular
Revan
reason.
and Malak defied the Jedi Council. They challenged the Mandalorian fierceness and brutality on the battlefield with a viciousness of their own. Revan's entrance into the conflict marked the true beginning and end of the war. It was Revan who drove the Mandalorians back into the unknown regions.
Until we destroyed them at Malachor 5.
Yes, I have heard tales of Malachor 5 and Revan's part in it. I know you served there in that final battle. It must have been a terrible thing.
Pretty sucky, not gonna lie. Many of the Jedi died at Malachor 5. The conflict split the Jedi Order. Yeah, we'll go with that.
The truth, the war's end was merely another beginning, and what seemed a victory for the Republic was far from it. Many believed the Mandalorians defeated at Malachor 5, but the Mandalorians taught the Jedi much through battle, and so it was that Malak, Revan, and
Including
the Jedi that
calculus.
followed them discovered their true natures in the Mandalorian Crusade. But you know this.
I felt them fall. The war had consumed them.
Consumed them? No. Taught them. Defined them? Yes.
You talk pretty
As Revan
sketchy
and
for an
Malak
old
fought
lady.
The Mandalorians in battle after battle, they grew to despise weakness, just as the Mandalorians did. In the end, the Mandalorians had taught them through conflict, shaped the Jedi, and turned them into a weapon against the Republic.
And then there was the Jedi Civil
Revan
War.
and Malak, and all the Jedi that served them, turned against the Republic and the Jedi Order. Jedi fought Jedi.
It looks like
Revan
this.
was ambushed by the Jedi and captured. Malak continued to wage war in his master's place, inflicting terrible wounds.
After he
Wounds
cowardly
bleed still.
attacked Revan like a jerk. How were Malak and the Sith defeated?
As all Sith do, without a strong enemy, the Sith turned on each other.
Nah,
Revan
they do
escaped
that,
the
don't they?
Jedi and returned to finish Malak, and that was the end of the Jedi Civil War.
But what happened to Revan?
After defeating Malak, Revan left
I
the
know.
Republic, and there are none who know where he has gone. It is said that the Sith remnants
Where did he
turned
go?
on themselves after Revan defeated Malak, reducing Korriban to ruin as the Republic still bleeds and struggles for life.
Too
Where
bad.
Revan wanders now, I do not know.
Where Revan wanders now, no one knows. Revan saved the
It
Republic?
would seem that way from a certain point of view, perhaps. The
Perhaps.
Jedi Civil War left wounds that have yet to heal. We shall see if the Republic
Including
has
in
the
me.
strength to survive.
Then we must do what we can. Or if the Republic is weak and didn't deserve to win, Revan Malak should have crushed the Republic. We'll do what we can.
A culture's teachings, and most importantly the nature of its people, achieve definition in conflict. They find themselves or find themselves lacking.
Ayy.
Too long did the Republic remain unchallenged.
Yes.
It is a stagnant beast that
It's
lays
true.
its breath and has for centuries. The Jedi Order
corpulent.
was the heart that sustained its sickness. Now the Jedi are lost. We shall see how long the Republic can survive.
Not far. Not far. Can anything be done? Or perhaps it's better. Can anything be done?
We shall see. The Jedi Civil War cost the Republic much. The resources
$10
of the
billion.
Sith seemed limitless. The Republic's was not. Fleets of warships, soldiers, and people were lost. Entire planets were decimated. Their inhabitants dead or refugees. It is a great burden for any civilization to bear.
Oh no.
And this new threat, it is a quiet thing.
Quiet thing.
Unlike the
Sky
Jedi
Nobi!
Civil War, it
And
drives
Noel,
something
welcome to
deeper
both of you.
than the strength of the Republic. It is
And
only
Japman,
what
welcome
you-
everyone all at once. How the heck are y'all? Stuart's here. He just stepped out for a moment. You wanted to play these games? They're good games. You've never played KotOR 1 or 2? That's, like, they're so fun. Graphics-wise, they haven't aged the best. Oh yeah, you definitely can know the story without the books. The games came before the books. I would actually recommend playing the games before the books just because they came first, but it really doesn't matter. And the now, unless you mean if you mean the Knights of the Old Republic comics by John Jackson Miller, those also were written after the game, even though they take place before the game. You're at Animal Kingdom. If you're at Animal Kingdom, why are you watching the stream? Animal Kingdom is 10 times more fun than me. You shouldn't be enjoying Animal Kingdom, but I'm happy you dropped by anyway. That's awesome. I was at, like I said, you guys know I was at Disney before, but I spent both days at Hollywood Studios. I didn't get to go. I hear Avatar World is awesome. Okay, sorry. This new threat is a quiet thing, and like the thing and the stuff, and it's aimed at you. The threat is directed against me because I'm the last Jedi.
The Republic was never what was important, ever. It was but a shell that surrounds the Jedi, just as the teachings of the Jedi are a shell surrounding the heart of man. You see the war.
I think sometimes she just tries to be so deep and she really doesn't even make sense.
Warships or soldiers. They are but crude matter.
Crude
obstacles
matter.
against which we test ourselves.
They are not luminous beings.
Is waged in the hearts of all living things against our own natures, light or dark.
Yes.
That is what shapes and binds this galaxy, not these creations of man. You are the battleground, and if you fall,
I want one.
the death of the Republic
I gotta
will
bug
be
him.
such a quiet thing, a whisper that shall herald the darkness to come.
I will definitely track Kevin down at Celebration, but I should bug him. I've interviewed Kevin so many times. I'd love to talk to Claudia or Daniel or Charles or Justina. I mean, I always want to talk to Kevin. Kevin is a standing invite here. Craig gets so deep she confuses herself and just rolls with it. I mean, that's pretty much what she does. JG, how are you? Thank you for dropping by to say hi. I hope you're doing well today. We're just shooting the breeze about KotOR and High Republic and all sorts of things. Let's see what we got. Questions for you. What are my other
And
questions?
I will answer.
That's typically how questions work. What about these Sith who are hunting us
These
now?
Sith, they seek the death of all Jedi,
What?
as have all the Sith.
I was gonna say, this
since the
sounds like
time of
every
the
Sith
first
ever.
Split.
First split?
Yes, the Jedi Civil War is not the first one of its kind. Thousands of years ago, the Jedi had another civil war. that
And
split
another
the
one
Order.
thousands of years
It was
before
a
that.
terrible thing. A
The
faction
Great
among
Schism.
The Jedi abandoned the teachings of the Order, following their own path. They waged war on their fellow Jedi, a war that
They
raged
enslaved
across
the
galaxy.
species of the
But these
Sith
fallen
and
Jedi
became
were
lords of the
conquered,
Sith.
defeated, and they retreated to worlds in the Outer Rim. Over time, they took on the
Read
mantle
Tales of the
the
Jedi,
Lords of
kids.
the Sith,
Good
but
comics.
in their
Good
hearts,
comics.
They never forgot the Jedi. The hatred for the Jedi Order burns in their veins like fire and echoes in their teachings. Revan tasted it, as Malak did.
It was like ice cream. It was Ben and Jerry's Sith teaching flavors. So these Sith continue that crusade?
In a manner of speaking, they are different from Malak in that they are concerned only with the destruction of the Jedi. For them, it is all that matters, all that ever matters.
All that ever
It is a different
mattered.
war these Sith wage, a thing of silence and shadow. They strike from the darkness.
I feel like I need to have
hide
my
from
hood
the
on for
face
this
of the
conversation.
galaxy until all Jedi are exterminated. After all the Jedi are gone, then the galaxy is theirs.
I am all the
No
Jedi.
matter whether the Sith or the Republic rules, it is the dark side that shall reign, unchecked.
I've never seen Sith assassins like those on Harbinger. Well, you haven't because they were invisible, so you couldn't have seen them anyway. If those Sith assassins are the best the Sith have to offer, we have little to fear. The Sith on Paragus knew some Force techniques, but they were extremely weak. Nah, we'll go with the first
I
one.
believe them to be the result of special teachings.
Special
Their
teachings.
apparent weakness against you is evidence of this. Those Sith assassins can sense their prey through the Force
Assassins.
like a hunger. They feed and grow stronger.
I'm a
when they are
Sith.
near
I'm a
Force
assassin.
sensitives. The stronger their prey is in the Force, the deadlier they become. As long as you were cut off from it, you were able to evade their
Ah,
sight.
so
After
they
Paragus,
were
I
terrible
fear that you
because
will be
I
no longer
suck.
shielded from
Got
their
it.
eyes, or the eyes of their masters. The stronger you grow, the more will come.
You know, it's just like, I'm like, why am I standing here? I'm like, you are the most boring old lady. There are other questions I wish to ask you.
And I
I
will
will
answer.
When we were on Paragus, I could feel the Force again.
Indeed. And was it the same as before?
No, it was horrible. It felt faint. It was like a whisper. I love these. It was like a whisper at the edge of hearing.
If my suspicions are correct, perhaps the damage the Jedi Council did was not as permanent as they thought.
What?
It is not an easy thing to cut one
The
off.
Jedi Council did what?
What did you believe? That you suddenly lost your connection with the Force without reason?
Yes, that is what I believed. It's not possible to cut one off from the Force. It's like deafening someone or blinding them. But no, you can actually deafen someone or blind them. Both of those things are possible. But to cut one off from the Force, it's like losing all your... That one makes more sense, the second
much
option.
like losing one's ability to listen or being put
I
into
don't
a
listen
trance,
anyway, so
unable to
it's
awaken
fine.
to the galaxy around you. Such a thing has been done before, when Jedi have pronounced sentence on their own and exiled them as they did you.
And they wag their fingers really hard, and then you can never use the Force again. I don't believe the Jedi would inflict such a punishment on someone. There must be a way to reverse what they did. The Jedi were not already gone and dead. I would end their lives for doing this to me. Let's do. There must be a way to reverse what they did.
It is possible that such a thing can be undone.
Is it?
Still, even so, the chances of the Jedi undoing such a thing for a traitor is a slim thing at best, assuming they...
What if we did it instead of the Jedi? You said it's possible. Slim is better than none, but the Force, I can feel it again, if only slightly.
Our link may have had other consequences.
Consequences.
Perhaps you can hear the Force again, distantly, through me. If so, then there is hope. I may be able
That sounds
to
like a
teach you,
cooing
train you to
pigeon.
feel the Force again. And if you will not allow me to help you, then other Jedi must train you. Or
I
undo
didn't
the
say I
damage
wouldn't
they
let you
have
help
done.
me yet. There are no. You just said there were no more Jedi.
Then I am your only hope, as you are mine.
Well, this is a sad state of affairs.
To defend.
What if she said the same thing I did? That's
I offer to
concerning.
train you to become strong again, to know the ways of the Force, and to hear the Force sing within you as it once did.
what it sounds like. I would accept whatever aid you have to offer. I accept you as a teacher for now. If your training brings me power, I will listen. I'm no use for mentors, but a servant, yes, a little long-winded scowl in my thought is enough. Leave me be. I accept. I would welcome whatever aid you offer.
Then our training shall begin.
Yes.
Whenever I travel
Train,
with you,
train,
I
train,
shall impart
train,
what
train.
I can to you
Montage.
through my words and presence.
Montage? No, we're not going to have it. Okay. There are other things I wish to ask you.
Ask.
This has been such a
I have an
long conversation. What do we do now?
I do not know. The
Well,
Sith struck more swiftly
so much
than
for
I
being
thought,
a teacher.
and they will not stop until they have you in their grasp. If you fall, all the galaxy will echo it.
Echo. But there must be some place we can go.
It does not matter where we go. It is not the destination that matters. It is the journey.
It is the
All
friends we made
paths will
along the
take us
way.
to the end, whatever it may be, and no matter how strongly we fight against it. For now, we are bound for Telos, and that is enough.
Honestly, I would have been so happy if one of the Sith battalions in The Rise of Skywalker was named Freya. That would have been wild. Well, especially because, like, there's that in Rebels, the season 2 finale, they're on Malachor, and, like, the holocron has, like, a Sith chick. So I remember freaking out, wondering if it was Kreia. And I'm sure they did that so, like, it's not Kreia, but, like, it can be if you want it to be. Where are we bound for again? Enough for what? We know it's Telos, so we'll say enough for
Before
what?
the war, Jedi who failed their training were sent to the fields of Telos to serve the
Fields of
galaxy, not as
Telos.
Jedi knights, but as farmers and laborers. The destruction
Agriculture.
of Telos was complete. I doubt any Jedi remain. Yet there may be echoes of their passing. We shall see.
Echo. And we find no trace of the Jedi teachings on Telos to help us?
Then I am left with nothing more than we had already. My faith in you and your ability to meet what comes.
I think I've heard it.
I would see to that fool in the cockpit.
Fool in the
Reminding of our
cockpit.
destination, I would not want him attempting to veer from Telos.
He's not a fool. Atten isn't so bad. Well, just maybe he is. I like that. Atten isn't so bad, just, well, maybe he is.
He is a fool and an imbecile. His potential lies downwards, not up.
Wow.
Watch that one. His thoughts are slippery. I do not trust him, and nor should you. Such a man serves himself first.
Listen.
And his allies next.
I talked to who I... Oh, I got dark side points for something. I don't know what they're for. Maybe for calling Atten a fool. I don't know. I don't know what I said in that conversation that was dark side. That's funny. Let's save the game, because that was a lot of talking. Hey, welcome back, Stuart. So Kreia mentioned the Jedi Aggro Corps, which is something that's always fascinated me ever since I read the Jedi Apprentice chapter books as a kid, which were middle grade novels written by a woman by the name of Jude Watson, which is part of why I was so excited for Master and Apprentice when Claudia Gray wrote that. And when I met Claudia very briefly at Celebration, it was like a 30-second conversation. She would never in a million years remember me. She met 900 other people that day. But she said she had read the Jedi Apprentice books herself. And that's when I knew Master and Apprentice was going to be great. But anyway, I bring that up because I love the concept of the Jedi Aggro Corps. I've been toying around actually with a Star Wars story of my own of a young Jedi who washes out and has to join. But I never actually write it.
Still aging?
She's still aging, yes. Cryptic as always. For someone who's that much to say, she sure says a lot. I like that one.
You, maybe. I don't usually hear much beyond fool and imbecile. She's lucky she's a Jedi, or someone would have killed her years ago. I mean, how old do you think she is?
Like
She may
900.
have been good looking once, but it takes some hard living to make creases like that.
Atten! Good looking, are you that desperate? If she seems good to you, mustn't take it like hard living?
Yeah. Her face looks like it was plowed by crazed Ord Mantell farmers. Don't tell me you were too distracted by her personality.
Ease off the insult. She's wounded helping us escape, remember?
Whoa, all right. Don't get mad at me. Hey, I didn't ask her to stay behind and get her hand cut off, okay? I mean, I appreciate what she did and all, but she could stand to lay off the insults herself, you know?
Getting empathy from you is like, well, no, I mean, he's right. Are we still on course for... Never mind, I had some questions.
Oh, no. Look, Look, I respect your privacy. I mean, when have I ever asked you any questions? I mean, besides that one.
What did you mean about the galaxy map not being much use?
Well, the astrogation system is voice printed and locked down, but that T3 unit is doubling as the astrogation system. You can try to plot a course, but without that T3 unit to perform the calculations, you'd probably plow us into a star. As long as he doesn't steal the ship, we should be
Or
all
blow
right.
right through a supernova. Voice printed astrogation system?
I have no idea. Previous owner, maybe? Love to get it overhauled, but that's a major job. Besides, the droid will be good enough for now.
The droid. Why would somebody lock it?
Takes all kinds.
Stop it.
Maybe someone didn't
Flick
want
it.
anybody taking the ship
Spin
out
it.
of the system. Or knowing where the ship had been. Smugglers do it all the time in case the Republic decides to board them. Or so I hear.
Mm-hmm. Do you know anything about that assassin droid?
Not
This
much,
assassin?
except sounds like it was after you. As far as I'm concerned, you
I
handled
do
that pretty
appreciate
well.
Adam's
No more droid,
hair.
no more problem.
What would make droids go crazy like this? Since when do protocol droids collect bounties?
Yeah, well, you got me there. Look, droids, I don't trust them. That one we fought, some of them are built like that. Others just, well, break. In the head. Sometimes conflicting orders cause it. Give a droid too much data or tell it to do something it can't do, it'll crack their behavior module in half. Others just don't get memory wipes and they start going crazy.
Like ours.
Speaking of which, I think that little trash compactor's long overdue. Trust me, droids were made to break. And most of all, they're predictable and stupid.
Wow, okay. Let's focus on getting to Telos.
So, what happened?
To what?
Don't give me that. There were plenty of times back on Paragus where a lightsaber would have been helpful.
What happened to respecting my privacy? Exiles aren't allowed to keep their lightsabers, which is true. My lightsaber was taken me from the council. Yeah, exiles are not allowed to keep their lightsabers.
Oh, yeah? I thought a Jedi was supposed to be married to their lightsaber. Guess I heard wrong. Were you a single hilt or one of those double-bladed Jedi?
I always like to say double-bladed because, like, it's cool. But honestly, when I play, I like to play two double blades. And this is, like, going to be how you get your saber back later. So we'll do single hilt.
Figures. It wasn't red, was it?
Actually, it was. The crystal was redder than Iron's eye. Both the blade and the crystal were unique. Had been so long, I'd forgotten the color. No, blade and the crystal were unique.
Yeah? Unique how?
Blue, green, yellow, violet, orange. The frick is Viridian. Silver. We're gonna go silver. Like through streams and the rooms and 1,000 fountains.
Must have been something. Sure be nice to have it now. Might make those Sith think twice before coming out.
These are just choices for stuff you'll get later in the game. It's kind of cool. It's no matter. It was taken from me long ago. I think having it would just drive me home. I do think having it would drive me home.
Alright, forget I said anything. Like I said before, you can check our course on the galaxy map.
I like how he's just
It's
typing.
on the wall behind you.
Like there's nothing there. You know, Stuart, you should keep an eye open. There, you know, even if Celebration isn't in the UK yet, I'm sure they'll go back. You know, there's got to be a gajillion like cons in your area. A lot of cool people go to them. Telos. Telos looks very Blade Runner. Ooh. We're landing in the place. Ah, I see. I understand.
Attention, this is Citadel Station Bay Control, Dock Module 126. Please remain where you are. Lieutenant Dahlgren will arrive shortly to meet you. That is all.
I don't like the sound of that. If they think we caused the explosion, uh-oh. Here comes the welcoming party. They may not know what happened, so don't blow it.
I'm Lieutenant Gren, Telos Security Force. I'm under orders to take you into custody in regards to the destruction of the Paragus mining
It
facility.
wasn't us. Are we under arrest?
You haven't been formally charged, but you will be placed under house arrest pending the results of our investigation. Due to the nature of the investigation, I have no specific timetable to offer you.
Oh, that's
in the
nice.
meantime, your ship and any droids will have to be given over for safekeeping.
He does a voice in KotOR 1, but I can't pin it. Can't remember.
Yes, that includes you. You are a droid, so you will be detained. In addition, we will have to take your personal arms and armor until the completion of our inquiry.
Why? I want my stuff. Will I be able to get my gear back?
If you are cleared of any involvement, your personal effects will be returned to you. You will be held briefly in the TSF station until living quarters can be arranged, at which point you will be placed under house arrest.
These guys look
Do
pretty
you
cool, actually.
understand?
No, why are you holding us? I'll just say, yeah, I'll cooperate.
Good. My men will relieve you of any arms and armor. Please follow me.
Tell me I'm not going to jail again.
You're going to jail. It's gonna be great. This time you won't be alone in jail. It's a step up. Well, hello, strange cloaked person. How are you today? This isn't suspect at all.
You will be held here briefly. Living quarters are being arranged for you and your companions.
Well, that's nice.
Someone will return shortly to escort you to an apartment in residential module 082.
At least we're not naked. This game usually does that. I understand there's some questions. A force cage? Let's do. I have some questions.
I have many matters to tend to. Your questions will have to wait.
You are rude, sir. Just putting me in this force cage for no good reason.
Well, we might be here for a while. Might as well get comfortable.
Shit. Just standing.
Someone is coming. So this is the last of the Jedi. I must admit, I'm a little disappointed.
By that voice, I'm sure he's totally reputable. You're wrong, I'm no Jedi. What's going on? Let me out of this cage and we'll see how disappointed you are. You're wrong, I'm no Jedi.
Jedi or no, you're the one I am pledged to kill. There is no mistaking that.
Well, that's
The
odd.
exchange has a bounty on Jedi, you know. You're worth quite a bit of money.
This is
The
awkward.
exchange, huh? I'm pretty sure some two-bit pistol jockey like yourself isn't one of them.
Hey, I'm more than skilled enough to work for the exchange.
You bounty hunters couldn't even win a fair fight. You're the cheapest, most worthless mercenary scum in the galaxy.
What do we got
I'd hire
going
a
here?
Mandalorian over your filth in a second.
Wow.
No Mandalorian could match my skills. No Mandalorian could have been clever enough to infiltrate this station, taken the identity of one of the guards, then...
And
Then
just
what?
say your whole plan?
Overloaded our force cage fields and made it look like an accident? You probably don't even have the guts to fight me. Pathetic.
Don't think overloading your cages had not occurred to me. You're wanted alive, but I doubt anyone will care as long as I bring them your corpse.
We're in the TFSA station. How would you get away with this? Why are you here? Let's get this over. Why are you here?
Like I said, the exchange has put out a huge bounty on Jedi. I'm just looking forward to early retirement.
We're in the TSA station. How do you think you'll get away
The
with this?
security cameras have mysteriously shorted out.
What?
There will be no witnesses to your escape attempt,
What?
during which I'll have been forced to kill you.
This is
By
awkward.
the time the TSF realize I'm not one of them, I will be far from this place.
Uh-huh. I don't wish to fight you.
Easier for me then. Come, Jedi. It is time to
It's
die.
time to die.
Hey, leave her alone. You want to fight? Then
I can
try
handle
me, if
myself,
you've got
Atten.
the guts.
Yes.
You have goaded me once, and you shall not do so twice. But I shall dispose of all of you eventually. And an old woman, a fool, and a broken Jedi are no match to my skills.
Is that so? You're just gonna let us out and let's get in a fight? Let's do it. Stuart, it'd be fun to meet people. I've always enjoyed it when I've met people. Ah, I have the Force. Deal with it. Gonna critical strike with my feet. But, YouTubers, believe it or not, are, we're not as exciting as you think we are.
The security
Except for
cameras-
Skynobi, he's
What?
pretty exciting.
What's going on here? Man down! Quick! Call a medic! All right, Jedi. I want you to back up slowly. Hands in front of you. Into the force cage. Cooperate, and we won't have to gun you down.
Come on, Lieutenant. They've already killed... who is that? Is that Batu Rem?
Batu? He's Batu? He said he was an assassin. No, he's an assassin. It's a good thing. Nope, he said he was an assassin. He's this assassin.
No assassin. Batu Rem is on leave. He shouldn't even be on the station. This man isn't him.
How did he manage to sneak in here?
That's something we're going to have to look into. I can tell you that it can't have been easy.
What's gonna happen now?
We've arranged for an apartment in residential module 082. You'll stay there under house arrest until our investigation of the Paragus matter is complete. You'll be under TSF protection. I'll personally clear any visitors to your quarters, and we'll investigate this incident to the best of our ability.
That's nice. Another investigation. Let's go.
Officer,
We don't need to be too sassy.
Lieutenant Yima a report of this incident. She'll look into this. The rest of you come with me. We'll escort you to the apartment in 082 immediately.
Yeah, I'm excited for Clone Wars tomorrow. How's it feel to have Disney Plus? When are you getting Disney Plus in where you're at?
Serve as your quarters for the duration
I
of
know
this arrest. 2 officers will be
UK's getting
stationed
it at the end of
outside
March.
all times. Again, I'll clear any visitors. There won't be another incident.
But just to be on the safe side, why don't you leave us a blaster or two?
I love it. How long will I be here?
I can't say. We have a ship examining what's left of the Paragus facility now, so your stay might be brief. We'll keep you informed.
Now, this is a step up from a force cage, at least.
It's
If there
true.
are any
I mean,
problems,
it's true.
we'll
March
use the
24th, you do
wall
get.
to
Okay.
contact
It's not too much longer.
This isn't good. We've got to get off this station.
Then it'll become increasingly easier for you to watch Disney Plus stuff, obviously. Why do we need to leave?
What do you think the TSF is going to find at Paragus?
A lot of rocks.
You know what? Forget it. As long as we're trapped here, it doesn't matter.
What do you think, Kreia?
We cannot stay in any one place too long, but our path has brought us here for a reason. I must meditate on this.
Meditate on
We
this.
should
I
rest.
will.
Yeah, you go ahead and meditate. As for me, I could use some sleep.
Rest. Oh, that. I love this ringing sound.
You seem pretty calm. It's almost streaming off of you. A lot
I'm just
calmer
gonna
than
let
you
the
were on
phone ring.
Paragus when I first met you.
It's fine. In fact, I haven't felt this good in a long time.
Well, it's good to see. You're a nice counterbalance to that old witch back there.
I don't think he wanted to say which. Nothing, never mind. Let's answer the phone. Do not accept the call. No, we'll accept the call.
Excuse me, you have a caller. Moza, representing the Ithorian planet restoration interests on Telos.
What?
Lieutenant Grenz cleared him if you'd like to speak with him.
Yeah. Sure. Why the heck not?
I'll let him
Does
in
he have Girl Scout cookies? I am Moja. I have come to see you on behalf of Chobo Habat. What does Chodo want with me? Are you familiar with the restoration project on Telos? No. The surface of Telos was destroyed during the Jedi Civil War a few years ago. This citadel's... Oh, I can't read it that fast. Hopefully you guys can read it. The weather zone stabilized the animals and things with the ecosystem. Recently, however, we've run into contention with a corporate known as Zerka. No! I don't know anything. I mean, I have, because I played the game before. We're ecologists and agricultural engineers, hoping Telos would be a model for restoration after the war. The funneling enables to purchase flora and fauna from Onderon. It's my best Star Wars impression. I don't think I have any good ones. My best impression isn't Star Wars. I can do a really good Gollum impression, which I'll do when this guy's done talking. Zerka did the thing with the place, and they're currently pressing that basically he wants to fix the planet, and Zerka's like, yo, money. And they're fighting about it. Okay, so my Gollum impression, I can just, let me, hold on. They're thieves! They're thieves! They're pretty little thieves! Sneaky little rabbitses. They stole it from us. My precious. I used to make a lot of friends in school with that Gollum impression. I don't think I can do anything Star Wars and anything of note. Like I can do like Yoda or something where you can probably guess what I'm doing, but it doesn't sound good. How is Zerka harming the restoration project? They want control of the things, and they're stealing the funding, and so the planet could be dead forever. Thank you. I enjoy doing my Gollum impression. Why would Zerka do this? I wonder that myself. What do the weapons manufacturers want with a restoration content? Now imagine the new... Ha! Do I think Baby Yoda... So, yeah, I've wondered about Baby Yoda speaking backwards, because, like, speech patterns are not necessarily genetic. Like, there's no reason for Baby Yoda to speak backwards. Baby Yoda should speak forwards. But, I mean, arguably, Yoda lived in, like, among, forward-speaking people. And, yeah, he still speaks backwards, so who's to say, really? I think Baby Yoda will have to speak backwards, because I'm not sure the general audience would accept him speaking anything other than backwards. I think they'll make that a concession point for general audiences as opposed to doing something logical. I feel like a lot of times Star Wars does the thing that's like in the spirit of being correct more than the thing that's correct, if that makes sense. How do they take the restoration zones? Through a combination of legal loopholes, purchased political favors, and strong-armed tactics and sabotage. The Ithorians simply are not prepared to deal with things. We're passive and we like beauty in things. So how could I help you? There's our spiritual leader, and he sensed a disturbance and echo in the force. He felt that you might be able to aid us. He bid you to tell me that he can heal me. Well, that's nice of him. It's unclear what he meant by this. He says the echo he felt upon your arrival suggests you're damaged, and you have pain with the force.
Perhaps Chodahabat should turn his eyes to his own people, if they truly suffer so.
Forgive me, I'm unclear of the message. I might have related it incorrectly. This offer of mutual aid interests you. Please go to the Ithorian compound in Residential 82 when you are able. I will speak to him when I'm freed. This pleases me. Catch you later. Thank you, Japman. I appreciate that. Also, how are you, Japman? How's your internet these days? I personally cannot wait for Sarge to get her internet back.
Able to rest uninterrupted.
That's not going to be what happens. You really hope John doesn't reveal his species name and home planet. I mean, so, like, I get it. I get why people don't want Yoda's name, or, like, species name and homeworld revealed. I respect people's opinion on that. But, like, Yoda is my favorite character, and I would love to know everything about him and his people and where he's from. Like, I have zero problem with that, but I get why people would. I would probably feel the same way if Yoda wasn't my favorite character. But because he is my favorite character, I want to know everything. I guess it's also aided by the fact that I already assumed Yoda would age differently, and so they've already been matching my headcanon as it is. For Zerka Corporation. Well, that's neat. What? Sure. What? Yeah. I'm old friends.
Thank you for accepting my call. As my assistant.
Hey, she's like Barris.
I am Jana Lucer.
Going out with Lucas. Like and talk later. Oh, okay. I got confused for a second. I was like, Lucas, you're okay. I'm where was it? Thank you for being here, and I will catch you later. George kept them both secretly, deliberately, and I think he loves Baby Yoda, but I also think the reveal would disappoint him. Yeah, but I mean, like, that's what you get when you sell your company. Find a new job? Oh, I do not miss the job hunt. I do not envy you. Imposed guilt?
Yes, they play at being downtrodden innocents. information.
Always trust people that have statues of bowing people behind them. They're always
I'm
trustworthy.
sure you've heard.
Yeah, right. I just got confused for a second. Have a good
And who
good
knows how
walk.
many other organizations, for reasons good or ill. But that's of no interest to me. The Jedi, and your standing with them, have no bearing on this discussion.
Uh-huh. I don't recall him threatening me.
Oh, and I suppose he didn't mention the exchange, helping you with any problems here? In other words, the Ithorians won't need the exchange to you if you work with them.
No, he didn't mention anything like that.
Well, no matter.
I think she just
I never
assumes
intended to waste your time discussing
that
Ithorians.
that I was threatened
I believe
because
you're a
that's how
person
they do
of
things.
influence. Someone I'd like on my side, rather than aiding the Ithorians, whose quasi-mysticism and bumbling foolishness is standing in
Bumbling
the way of
foolishness.
progress and profit. I'm not asking for your help, though.
To be like
I'm offering you
the
a
name
job.
of my memoirs.
Work for Zerka and be handsomely rewarded. You'd be helping yourself. If you're interested, please visit our offices here in Residential 082. B44 will know what to do when you arrive.
I will come by when I can.
Excellent. Good luck with that messy investigation, and I hope to see you shortly.
We should get back to bed. Whenever they decide to release us, we should get going immediately.
Okay. But yeah, I do not envy the job hunt. I hated hunting for a job. And like, that's why I'm happy I like my job I have now.
I do not have the years required, nor the desire to encourage you.
If she served in the war, well, Jedi are supposed to be tough, capable.
I am tough and
What
capable.
are they without the Force?
Still
Let the
me.
greatest Jedi Knight strip away the Force, and what remains? They rely on it, depend on it more than they know. Watch as one tries to hold a blaster, as they try to hold a lightsaber, and you will see nothing more than a woman, or a man, a child.
But to lose so much, I guess I didn't realize how much they relied on it.
Do not be surprised. In many ways, even you are more capable than a Jedi. You
Look,
could survive
I'm
where
right
they could
here.
not, simply because you do not hear the Force as they do. It is irony of a sort, and it is why I tolerate your presence now.
But such a loss of ability. For a Jedi, it seems so extreme.
She has been gone from war some time. It is conflict that strengthens us, and isolation that weakens us.
I like how they're just having this talk
After
about
that,
me
she
when
turned away from
I'm
war,
napping.
did all that she could to forget it, and the last piece clicks into place. But we have spoken enough of this, and we do her a disservice by not speaking of this while she is present.
I mean, I'm present, I'm just unconscious. In fairness.
I've come to inform you that the Telosian government has completed its inspection of what's left of the Paragus facility.
What?
It appears that the Harbinger had indeed been present, though it was gone when our ships arrived and was responsible for the station's destruction. Logs recovered from the facility's wreckage indicated that the miners perished as a result of sabotage, which began
That's
when
true.
you and your companions were
But-
either incapacitated or incarcerated.
Yep.
As such, you are to be released from house arrest.
Yay!
However, the Republic is sending its own ship. They have insisted that you remain on station for the duration of their search.
The Republic is sending a ship?
To further investigate the station's destruction and search for their missing ship, the Harbinger.
How long will I have to stay?
The sojourn is already en route, likely not more than a few standard days. Feel free to use these quarters during your stay.
Oh, thanks.
The vessel's IND is complete. Please visit the TSF station and entertainment module 081 to complete the necessary paperwork at the front desk. The Ebon Hawk should be transferred from the impound docks by the time you're free to leave.
What about my T3 droid?
After filling out the paperwork, it'll be transferred with your ship along with your confiscated weapons and armor.
Thank you. Yay!
We can't just stick around. We need to find a way off this station. Whether it's the Ebon Hawk or some other ship. We could hit Nar Shaddaa, maybe.
Yeah!
If you've got people coming after you, it's where you go to get lost in the crowd.
You know that from experience?
Hey, everyone needs to get lost once in a while. Get away from something, you know? It's no big deal.
NBD. What do you think, Kreia?
It is difficult to say. I feel we came to Telos for a reason, but we may have spent too much time here already. Even if the Harbinger was destroyed at Paragus, more Sith could already be on their way. Still, there is a chance we might learn of other Jedi here on the planet's surface. Jedi who might help us restore your abilities, or sever the link between us.
Well, what do you think?
stay or explore Telos, we need a ship. Let's find the Ebon Hawk.
Makes sense. I'll follow your lead.
Hey! Do I get my stuff back? Been rejected by 3 companies since you started searching, even though you meet the requirements. Yeah, it's no fun. Job hunting is no fun. And a lot of that too is like interview processes are daunting. But you know, like it's hard when you're looking for a job, especially if you need money, stat. But at the end of the day, like you don't want to be somewhere that doesn't want you, you know? So even though it's frustrating, it's, you know, it's kind of like, it sucks when you don't get picked, but at the same time, like it's just because it wasn't the right place, you know? But I had a struggle, and like I wasn't getting hired by places I thought were like my last shot, and then you know it became a whole thing, and then it worked out. I ended up with a job that I thought I was taking as a complete like give up. Like it had nothing to do with what I wanted to do, but it paid well. It paid not great, but like well. Like I'm not a millionaire or anything, but like I could live off of it. And I didn't think I'd like it. I thought I would just stay there a year or 2, and I ended up loving it. So you never really know. You're not from the exchange. What do you want? What does the exchange want with you? Nothing. Nothing at all. Do you need a droid repaired? Do you sell droid parts? Do I have access to my money? I do have access to my money if I want any of these. But like, I really was like, when I got the job I got, I was like really worried about it, and I felt like I'd kind of let myself down. Even though it's a good job, like don't get me wrong, but it was just not in my degree, and it was this whole thing. But like, I took it because I needed a job, and so sometimes, you know, there's a thing that you don't think is what you want to do, but it ends up working out really well. So don't be afraid to apply for something different just because it's not like you don't need, and I'm not saying you feel this way, but like you don't need to land in your dream job right now, you know? And you might get a job and it might suck and you might stay there 6 months and then you find another one. But like even then you're learning something from it, you know? And even then having that job for 6 months helps you get the next one better.
What are you doing in my apartment?
Whoops, I was just stealing your stuff. Just looking around.
Looked like you were doing more than just looking.
I'm gonna go now.
You will. Now get out of here before I get the TSF to throw you in jail.
I should not, go now. I should not be mindlessly taking loot. I forgot, KotOR 2 is way more on your case if you steal than KotOR 1 is. Okay, we did not go talk to this guy. Hello there! He's very excited. Who are you? Oh, that's me. My name is Hara. What do you do here? I am a data processor. Thankless job, and the pay is poor. There you go. But I have no choice but to take it. I'm desperate in need of credits. That or gamble. That's what got me in the predicament in the first place. What is your predicament? I used Rama, the girl of my heart, as collateral. I have a weakness for Vizak, you must understand. You what? You wagered a person? Indeed I did, and now Rama is an indentured servant to Dalton Pet. No doubt she hates me. Yes! Yes, she probably hates you because you bet her. That's why I'm working day and night selling my own life to Zerka, that I might buy your back. It's gonna take months, maybe years. I don't think that's gonna be enough, buddy. What is the price for? 2,000 credits. I don't have 2,000 credits, but we'll see what happens. Can I put other things on, or have I not got? I've not gotten my stuff back yet. I would like my things, please. I would like my things, please. I like this little fountain. Like, the graphics definitely haven't aged well, but it's still I still like this game a lot. Shuttle Bay, I think that... Oh, it takes me to the entertainment district. I don't want to go there yet. Where does this take me? Is this even a door? It's not even a door. Okay, so there's Zerka. Let's go see the Ithorians first. I think they're through that passageway. This one, I don't think we can go in. I don't think you can go through that door till later. Let's go to the Ithorians. Go to the Ithorians. Let's go to the Ithorians. Let's go say hi. That's the Ithorian compound. Let's see what else is around here first. I think I can click on here and it will give me a map. Yes. And then you also have a little bit of a rapid transit system, which is always helpful. What's in here? Do not remember this area. Oh! Yeah.
Hello there, and greetings from Isis and Onderon.
Isis and Onderon, who are you?
I'm a diplomat from Queen Talia.
Queen Talia!
The stay was supposed
Yes!
to have been shorter,
Jolly good.
but the contract disputes over the restoration project have prolonged it.
Why are you here?
The Ithorians negotiated the export of flora and fauna from Onderon.
Flora
But with their
and
disagreements with
fauna.
Zerka, the
Both.
status of our arrangement is in the air.
Who are you?
I'm a diplomat from Queen Talia on
Oh.
Onderon.
I already knew this. Okay, I'll be going now. Nothing more interesting have you to say. Have you to say. I don't really remember this room. Clearly I don't come. Haven't asked, would you meet? How am I? Oh, it's not rude. You're fine. I'm doing well, thank you. I just got off work. Feedback. Difficulty 29. Okay, yeah, I ain't getting into that without my equipment. I don't feel like breaking into it right now. But no, I'm doing good. I had a good day at work. Tomorrow's Friday. I'm fortunate enough to be on a Monday through Friday schedule, so I will work tomorrow morning and then be home for the weekend. I'm hoping to stream some XCOM this weekend. Shameless plug for myself on my other channel. This looks like a Dantooine tree. I'm really excited to play some XCOM, even though I'm pretty sure I rage quit last weekend if I remember correctly, because I was playing so badly. Oh, XCOM is mean. Maza sent me to meet with Chodo Habat. Walk through the door, please. He is happy you are here. I'm happy to be here. His name is just Greeter. A Thorian. I love how they just walk around and they're just in each other's way. What room are you in, Shoto? I think it's this one. Hey, Moza. Hello. I don't really feel like talking to you. Oh, it gladdens me you came! I am Shoto Habat, the leader of the Ithorians. I'm sorry to impose our troubles upon you. But I did not know where to turn when I sensed you arrived. Yeah, I don't mind you asking. I don't talk about work too much in public just for a privacy thing. I am super happy to talk about it in Discord. But I work in, I work in media is probably the nice way to say it. It probably sounds more glorious than it is. But I do technical media-like stuff during the day, which you would think would make me better as a YouTuber, but instead you get what you get here. But no, are you in our Discord? If you are, hit me up there. I have no problem telling you. I just don't like, because I don't know who's watching YouTube videos. I just try to not talk about where I am too much in public. Let's see. You sensed my arrival? And that's mostly because I go to work in the middle of the night, and I just don't want people to know where I am in the middle of the night. I suspect you were one of the remaining Jedi. I hope you could help us. Oh, thank you. I try. Moses said you could heal me. What does that mean? The echo I felt upon your arrival is not a natural thing. It spoke of great pain, not of the body, but of the spirit. It is as if once the force flew through you, and then it was torn away brutally, and the echo comes from the hollows where it once was. I felt the force, yes, and it's slowly returning. It is a most unusual wound you carry. If you would permit me to examine you, perhaps I could restore some of what was lost.
Your speech is filled with maybes and perhaps. You are bold to make promises of healing while the world under your care burns.
Wow,
and
Kreia.
dies.
Wow, Kreia.
But there is always a price, is there not?
Do not mistake me. It is not our desire to see the living things suffer. Tell me, what do you know of our restoration? And what that face is? You mean the trouble with Zerka, right? Our first goal is to get the restoration project moving forward again. The Republic originally provided droid intelligence to Citadel Station. That would be logistics and stuff, but that vanished. Vanished? How? It's not known. It may have been an accident. Perhaps our droid intelligence was overtaxed by the staggering size of the project and became irrational. Some among my herd suspect theft. The droid intelligence of that sophistication would fetch a high price in the black market. Others fear disappearance as the result of sabotage by Zerka. Project restorator to discredit us, or how was irrelevant. At great expense, my herd has acquired a second, somewhat lesser droid intelligence to take its place. The Telosian government has offered a small escort, but I hope you might see the safe transition from the docks. May you aid us in this matter. Yeah! Why not? I'm bored. My thanks. I'll send word to my people. They will be awaiting your arrival. Hey, that sounds great. I like how it's called the droid intelligence. Yeah, I think you're on your Discord. No, actually go on Discord. I understand. I enjoy Discord. I'm on Discord a lot more than you would think. Because, like, I should talk more in my own Discord to, like, generate conversation there. But I always feel like then I'm just forcing people to talk. And I don't want to do that either. I do like these cityscapes. They look really cool. You can see, like, the green spaces down there. But I like Discord a lot. I'm most findable on Discord or on Twitter. Vivarium. Let us go to the Vivarium. The Vivarium. The Vivarium. The Vivarium. This appears to be a Bachani plant. One of the many specimens, and the Ithorians monitoring for the thing. I guess we'll leave it alone. It's my only option. Look at these plants. I like how they're growing out of a rug. Like, instead of rendering sand or, like, ground, they just put a rug down. And they're like, this looks like ground. Welcome to the Vivarium. Vivarium. What do you do here? I monitor the growth of specimens collected here. These are the species found on the planet represented here. Important, we observe growth patterns in the Vivarium. The Vivarium. Forgive me, Chodo. The human, I could feel her suffering. Everyone talks about me when I'm not in the room. I did not feel it until she stood before us, and then I filled my senses. Have you felt such intensity before? Only once before. The day I came to Telos and strode upon the ashen surface. The planet's worth of pain. I do not know how she endures. It is because she has no choice. Perhaps in helping to heal the planet, it will help her become whole again. That was exciting. I don't know what that had to do with this lady walking in. That whole conversation was very confusing because it was between two Ithorians, and they are like the same character model, and they weren't telling you which one was talking. The Vivarium, Vivarium. I'm just gonna keep saying the Vivarium. Ch-ch-ch-chia. Zoika. Let's go to Zoika. Again, anytime there's just bowing statues, good sign. I do like this droid's design, though. Federal Corporation.
How may I help you?
I'm here to see the person.
Of course. She has been expecting you. You will find her through the door and down the hall on the right.
I'll be going. I don't really care what you had to say about Zerka. Yeah, well, and like everyone's different, and like internet socializing too in general is weird. I feel like people either really like internet socializing or they're like, nah. Look at all these mercenaries.
I hear Asgul's been paying mercenaries to go to Dantooine. Can't figure out why.
Asgul.
For a planet full of...
I'm glad that Zerka put a capable woman in charge of the project. I've got every faith she'll do things right.
I have every faith that a capable woman do things right. I should probably save. I don't think I've saved in a while. Saving the game. We're just gonna save the game. Da, 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 da.
I knew you'd come eventually.
Yes, just like I said I would.
To reach a working agreement satisfactory to both you and
I don't know.
Here are my manners. On behalf of Zerka Corporation, I would like to be the first to welcome you to Telos.
What do you have to say about the Ithorians' complaints?
I can understand why you might be on their side, but
because they're nice.
You wouldn't be doing Telos any favors assisting those amateurs.
They're amateurs?
Habat's intentions are good enough, but good intentions won't restore Telos. His expensive policy of relocating biological specimens from Onderon without any planning will doom Telos in the end. I don't think
disagree.
Even realizes that at their current pace, they will run out of funding before even half of the restoration zones are up and running. Zerka plans to use some of the planet's own resources to help fund the restoration. These extra funds will greatly improve the project in the long run. Habat, on the other hand, can't see beyond his own selfish concerns.
I miss that in a lot of games too. Strategy games you can still save just about anywhere usually. If you don't have like an Iron Man mode enabled, but most story-based games now are like, here's a checkpoint. Here's a meditation point. I'm like, eh.
We've discovered that the surface of Telos is covered with military facilities that were either destroyed or abandoned during the Sith attack.
Sith attack!
Salvaged raw materials from these sites can either be reprocessed and put back into service, or resold to help fund the project.
I'll be going now. Guess that's... What are we supposed to do for you? I don't even know what we're supposed to do for you. I just remember that would stress me out in Fallen Order. And, like, I have another thing, too, because it's one thing to, like, we have this checkpoint system for difficulty or whatever, and that's fine. But, like, when you're streaming and you have to be done at a certain point, it's very stressful to have a checkpoint system and not know where the next checkpoint is. And it makes streaming much more difficult, versus, like, this, if I have to be done, I can just save and be done outside of very specific circumstances. Okay. To the shuttle bay. This might not actually be... No, I think this is the way I was supposed to go. I don't think I'm supposed to go to the entertainment hub. I think I'm supposed to go here first. And I think it's up. Nope, it's not up because the door is sealed. Well, that answers that question. I want my stuff. Give me my stuff. It's kind of an empty station, I'm not gonna lie. I would like my stuff, please. Oh, these guys are funny. We'll go there in a second, though. I don't want any trouble! It was an accident, I swear!
That didn't look like an accident to me or my associate here.
It
looked
looked
like you
like an
wanted to fool
accident.
them.
It wasn't the way. I didn't mean to disturb your drinking. Allow me to go on my way. I'll trouble you no longer.
Not even an apology. That won't do at all.
What's going on here?
This Sulluston here had a few things to say about us that we didn't take to so well.
Really?
We're just trying to work out our differences.
I'd like to hear his side of the story, because I like to get involved in everybody's problems. Oh, thank you. It's very simple. I was at the bar enjoying my drink when these brutes here elbowed their way up to the bar, spilling my beverage all over the two of us. And then they dragged me out here. Look at those two. They don't even want... They want to send me home with my limbs twisted, body battered, spirit broken. Miss
Doesn't have
Homie.
anything to do with you, stranger. Just move right along. Have a drink in the cantina.
I will not let you lay a hand on him. I think you should leave now.
Yeah? Or what? Then you shouldn't have gotten involved.
Looks like it's time to get in a fight. Light side points. We have gained them. He will not fall over. You know what? They're fighting him, so let's fight him. Go fight him. I love it when he's like, time to even the odds. Let's level up. Attributes! Okay, so I can go up in strength. Going up in strength right now might not be a bad idea. Might do more for me than charisma at the exact moment. Treat injury, persuade. Oh, that's why I have no repair. Ah, okay. Well, we'll keep up in computer use just because we also have to talk to T3 sometimes. What kind of powers do I want? What do I want as a power? Can't get to next level force push yet. What would help me right now? This power gives Jedi ability to deflect any range attacks without a lightsaber. Oh, it's saying I already have it. Okay, that's good because it's a very sensible power to have. Looks like I already have everything cool. Let's go ahead and get throw lightsaber. I don't have a lightsaber, but this way we have it when I get it. There's nothing else I really want right now. Very close to getting a level up. I am taking so much damage. Oh, Krea's crashing too. Hold on. Level up Krea. Doesn't really matter. Like, her skill points don't really matter. Oh, good. You have unarmed specialist. That will help a lot right now in this moment. Might as well make you much better at dueling because you're never going to have two weapons. Powers. Let's give you the ability to deflect things. And let's give you... Stun is the light side power in this game? That's different. Well, let's give you horror. I'm sure it's totally fine that you have dark side powers and that's not suspicious at all or anything.
Yes.
Hey!
Say the word.
Oh, we don't have any med packs right now. That's irritating. I just bopped him in the face and he died.
Time to even the odds.
I was helpless! These mercenaries are too much! Something must be done about them. Why are they allowed to do this? Isn't able to do much to keep peace on the station. Zerka hired too many mercenaries. Even Zerka can't control them. The Republic must do something about this, but it's anyone's guess as to whether or not they will. You should leave in case their friends come looking for them. You speak the truth. I will stay away from the cantina until things settle down. Thank you. We're gonna take the reward because we don't have a lot right now. It was a forced bop. It was like, boop. Oh, it's only 100 credits. The light side points might have been more valuable, to be honest, but that's okay. Bye! Have a good day, Stuart. Alright, let's go ahead and save so we don't have to do that again. So there's the cantina. We can go in there too eventually, but I really want to get our stuff. feels slightly more important to me right now. Once we have our stuff, we will be happy. We'll have everything we need. Can I just shove this man over the edge? Nope, I can't.
Too much for the TSF to handle. We need Republic troops.
There we go.
Welcome to Entertainment Module 081's TSF station.
Oh, how many assistants? Give me my things.
I will call up the appropriate information now. One moment. Searching. One moment. I regret to inform you that the Ebon Hawk is gone. The TSF believes it was stolen and is currently investigating.
What? What do you mean? Got stolen? How is that possible?
It seems the Ebon Hawk was transferred to Telos' surface instead of an impound dock. However, both the requester and the point of
This is frustrating.
In addition, the vessel is not showing up at any government-sanctioned landing site. I would conjecture that it has been stolen, and the TSF records have been illegally accessed and modified.
Well, that's
I
terrible.
knew it. That stupid T3 unit stole our ship. It's probably joyriding through the system right now, laughing at us, laughing at me.
You have a problem with droids.
Unlikely. While your utility droid is not accounted for, numerous satellites track all incoming and outgoing vessels. There is no record of the Ebon Hawk leaving the system.
Well, that's good at least.
You're saying the ship's actually somewhere on Telos' surface? I don't understand. Telos' atmosphere is highly corrosive outside the shielded restoration zones. Where else could someone land safely?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid that's all the information I have for you.
Well, that's odd.
Of course, the quarters in residential module 082 will remain yours until the situation is resolved.
Was there anything in the system about our ship?
There was a query regarding the Ebon Hawk's ID signature sent from the Paragus mining facility. However,
Paragus. Paragus.
Has been deleted.
Said it wrong.
It is likely that this information was removed.
How dare you?
The vessel's transfer request was modified.
Can I get my stuff back?
Fortunately, your possessions were kept in the armory and were uncompromised.
I was gonna be
I will
mad.
store for you so that you may retrieve them. You will find them in the security lockers.
Good. What am I supposed to do now?
I am not qualified to answer that question. However,
Or any of us?
that someone could steal a starship from under TSF observation without considerable backing. If your vessel has been stolen, there is a fair chance that the exchange possesses relevant information. I do not know what else to suggest, beyond waiting in your quarters for further word.
That doesn't sound help. Isn't there anything more the TSF can do?
Not beyond investigating the matter and extending our offer of free room and board.
Okay, I'll be going now. Well, that's exciting. Well, I guess we don't have a ship anymore. We'll go in there in a second. Let's get our stuff. We need our things. We need our things. Let's get our things. Hey, there's our stuff. Hey, look, more stuff. Stuff with a kick. Man, there's so many things. Why are they all in different lockers? I'll also take their stuff. They lost my ship. I will take their things. Okay, let's get equipped. So this is what I was wearing. We'll go with reflexes. And will, reflex package, persuade, constitution. Let's boost our constitution. I think that's actually gonna work. Fair trade for now. Exactly. You lose my stuff, I take your things. Alright, we'll go with exchange work gloves. And then I should have a nice sword. Yes. And then secondarily, we will have a gun of some kind. Yes. There we go. Oh, the fun. The sheer fun of equipping things. Okay, you can have anti-poison mask. That sounds exciting. Sounds really good for you. Give you a sword. Actually, I just realized. Let's go back to me here. I did something that boosted my Constitution one, but I don't actually need that because I can boost it here. If I'm remembering correctly, yeah, I think this is where it gets fun. So currently, my life points are a max of 105. I think if I move this and put it in Charisma, for example, I'm still at max 105. Yeah, so it's a waste to do that. So we'll do this. Put you back in the battle armor. That's really good. Reflex. Cold and fire bonus. Cardio package. I don't know if it helps you or not, but I don't care that much. There we go. And then give you like actual weapons. Which is cool. Also give you a gun. I probably should have given you the better gun, but I don't care that much right now. Because I want all of us to be melee. Because I prefer melee. Okay. Let us save. We're gonna save the game.
Something I can help you with?
Yeah, where's my ship?
To be honest with you, I just don't know. We desperately rely on the fuel to keep Citadel Station running. If we can't find a new fuel source soon, we'll be in bad shape.
How bad?
There's enough fuel in the reserves to keep Citadel Station from falling out of orbit, and for managing the restoration project, but not much more than that.
Why can't the Republic magically conjure money and give you more money?
If only it were that easy. The Republic's tight on credits right now, still recovering from the war.
That makes sense.
All it can, but it's not enough. We relied almost
completely never enough
on Paragus for our fuel. It's hard to make up for a planet's worth of fuel exports.
Is there anything that can be done?
Absolutely. We need to find a new fuel service, sign contracts, make agreements. A soldier like me is not good at that sort of thing.
I'd like to help. If you would give me my ship back.
You've got enough trouble, I think. And this is all your fault anyway.
What? Excuse me?
Look, it doesn't matter what I think.
Excuse me.
Someone with a load of fuel in their hand they'd like to sell to us, let me know. I'll be waiting.
Excuse me? You lose my ship, and you accuse me of crimes. The indignity. The audacity. I'm shook. I'm shooken. How dare you? I think this takes me to the dock, which is a place I need to go. So we can find a thing. Eben Hakkasan stolen. You've agreed from docking bay. Yeah. Well, as long as we're here, let's click on this door and see what happens. But really, I want to go back to the cantina. To the shuttle docks. Okay, so that's where... Let's go to the cantina first. And actually the merchant, both. And then we'll continue the storyline. It's not Star Wars without some Twilight dancing, girls. You know it.
Well, if our treasury continues to sap, I don't understand your problem with the Republic.
What
it's
don't...
Like Onderon hasn't benefited from joining.
Yeah!
It was one of the darkest days in our history. Talia sold Onderon to the Republic, and what did we receive in return? Nothing.
Yeah!
In exchange for the blood of our soldiers, the prosperity of Iziz has been stripped to decorate dead planets like this.
Yeah.
If it weren't for the Republic, you'd all be speaking Mandalorian by now.
That's what they always say.
Accepted the Republic's aid, we should be indented to them forever?
Maybe.
You make it sound like the Republic turned Onderon into a prison colony.
Perhaps. Only that the Republic did not even conquer us. Our own betrayal. traders and allowed the Republic to take what it would.
I mean, that doesn't sound like a reason to be mad at me. I love this music.
So you must be the Jedi everyone's been whispering about. No more trouble with the TSF, I hope?
Well, I'm not a Jedi.
I guess you haven't heard the popular rumors then? Jedi or not, you're the talk of the station.
What?
Everyone from the TSF to Zerka Corporation is curious about
I just keep thinking of TSA, which I don't think even existed when this game was made. Can I help you?
Perhaps you don't know who I am?
No, I can't say that I do.
You haven't been on Citadel Station long, have you?
No, I can't say that I have.
Introduce myself. I'm Benok, the man in charge of Lopak Slusk's protection.
I don't know who Lopak Slusk is.
Lopak Slusk is, don't you? The two
That's
gentlemen
nope.
with me are Matu and Nahata.
Matu and Nahata!
Other than me, of course.
Oh, leave the woman alone, Benok. I bet she'd come out on top if you fought.
Now, look, I meant no
I love when the camera's like, he's behind the Gamorrean, I promise.
It's your skin, Benok. Just warning you, Slusk could easily replace you.
I don't want any trouble.
And I doubt you could cause any. Trading
I'm sure I could.
Is hardly the entertainment I was looking for. Let's go.
They're gonna boogie, they're just gonna waddle away, cause they have bad attitudes. Well, let's go talk to Pink Lady.
Hello there. Fresh blood at the cantina. Enjoy. Your drinks are on me. We should talk. Later.
Who are you?
If you're asking me that, beautiful, you're better off not knowing. Tell you what, you just enjoy yourself, and if
It's a good thing Sarge isn't here.
Together,
she'd be horribly
come
jealous.
back and we'll have a little chat.
Basically, that just means plot that will happen later. I like this really weird beat. Hey, you have a name. Wonderful sight, isn't it? My best dances, the best I've seen in many years. Who are you? I'm Dawson Het, the entrepreneurial businessman here on Citadel Station. I deal in odds and ends, in the stuff that Zerka and the Dobo brothers have no interest in. Odds and ends? Indeed, I run a loose business, and stock changes from day to day. Can I look at your inventory? We are gonna... Okay. What is that? I've come on behalf of Hara. That one? You must be on about Ramara again. Fine, give me your proposal. How much do you want for her? Noland! Welcome to the stream of KotOR. We're gonna try to free somebody. How much do you want for her? Credits, if it must be. Currency of the Republic is mundane. But if that's the only way, I would accept no less than 2,000 credits for her. I don't even want to pay 1,500. That's like all my money. How about you wager her in a game of Pizak? The situation, what's the setup? Fine. Hey, let's do it. I can always reload. Let's play a game of Pizak. Okay, so if you're not familiar with Pizak, Pizak is blackjack, basically. I don't have a very good deck right now. Now I might very well lose this. I could go evil. Intern. Oof. Okay, let's play the 6 and stand. Oh, it's tied. So unlike blackjack, which is 21, it's 20 in Pizak. So we have a 3. You're gonna go 19. We're at 7. 14. I can play my 5 and we tie, but I don't want to do that. 16. Oh, this is dangerous. Oh, nope. Intern. Oh, we're losing hard. Okay. Intern. 10 to 8. 9. 19. He's gonna stand. So that 5 won't get me there. Okay, we'll do this and stand and we'll tie. Oh, this is tense. Okay, 5 to 6 Intern. 19. Hey! Okay, we're tied. Intern. 6 to his 12. 12. Oh, he's going 20. Oh, that won't get me down to 20. This is tense. 6. 13 to 16. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, this is rough. Okay, so I can't go over. Can't stand at 16, though. Nope. We lose. I'll be going now. Yep, running line now. Now, is it going to imply to me? Yeah, no. We're gonna load. So we never lost our $1,000. We could just play forever. I don't have a very good deck, so I don't think we're gonna win that way. I guess I do have 2,000, so I could just buy her. And free her. That's like all of my money, though.
Hey there. Care for a game of
do you have cards I could buy? Yes, you do. Okay. Now we're talking. Let's buy some decent cards. Okay. Race Master. Can I race and get some money? What's the course like? What are these new advancements? Yeah, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, there's nothing swoop fit.
Blah, blah, blah. I'd like to... I want to race. Are you sure? You're probably right. You can race for free. That's what I like to hear. Look at your money's worth. Let's race. Let's win some money. I don't remember what any of the controls are. Space, maybe? Nope. Okay, click. Clicking is how we go. Okay, hold on. I don't... What clears my shift? I'm just hitting buttons, and I can't get... Spaces jump. Okay, yep, we're gonna F for forfeit. We're gonna load again. Got to go. Hey, thank you, though. Thank you for dropping by. It was good to see you. Yeah, I'll be going now. We're gonna reload. And I'm gonna look up my key bindings, because I don't know why that wasn't working. But thank you for being here. It's good to see you. And I don't really need to buy those Pizzak cards if I don't want to. Gameplay, key mapping. New games, maybe? Spacebar, yeah, that's a jump. Movement. It's so weird. Move forward, move backward, free look, look about, game menu. Game, pause game, default action. Maybe it was R? Why can't you just tell me? Yeah, space was jump. It wasn't like shift gears. It's shift gears and because you can't jump in. If I talk to you, will you tell me what the keys are? Okay, let's do a practice run. What if I run it for free? Okay, this is a practice run, so it won't count for anything. And I can try to figure out what the controls are. Oh, it was just clicking. Okay. I'm dumb. That's all. That's all. At least it's just that I was dumb and not like a problem. These controls are gonna get funky. They were much easier on a trackpad on a laptop. Much easier on a trackpad on a laptop. Why can't I stew now? Now my keyboard's not doing anything. Where's my mouse? Did I lose my mouse? Like, I don't understand what's going on. This is freaking me out. Like, I literally don't have access to my mouse. Like, I can't make it do anything. There we go. Mouse? There we go. That was weird. Maybe we shouldn't swoop race because apparently it's very buggy. Okay. Okay, I want to race this time. You don't need to worry about me paying. Okay, this time, let's not completely screw it up. So you can time that out. Now, this is not going to necessarily be a very high scoring run, but I might be able to at least get some money from it. Oh, and then the graphics get so hard to see when you go fast. Crap. We might not score anything at all. That's okay. I don't know what I was racing against. We'll see. That was kind of terrible. Thankfully, swoop isn't critical. Did not finish in first place? That's okay. Did I get money? What are the track records? 41, so I would have to do significantly better because I came at 48. Second best. You rolled the third at 48. Finally, the fourth is... Okay, well, I beat somebody. I'll be going now. At least I beat somebody. That's the important thing. The single most important thing is that I beat somebody. And I'm not in last place. Alright, let's get this chick. I come on behalf of Hara. How much do you want for her? Give me the girl or I will kill you. Is there something you want in exchange? Man, rare treat, credits. It's a high price. How about 1,500? Can I mean, I can, but I don't want to. I'll be going now. I mean, I can threaten him for her. Let's save. I have ideas. I want to know if it's possible to beat him in Pizai. Because the game implied that he was cheating, but I don't know if that's true.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Do you have cards I could buy? Let's buy these good cards. Buy item. Buy item. Buy item. I just spent a lot of money on cards. Oh, I can't. How about a wager? Alright. So let's put my good cards in. And then we'll do a mix of these. There we go. Play. Yep. Okay, 6 to 10, 11. to 13, 13 to 14. Oof. Stand at 19. I wonder, like, I really wish I knew if this guy cheats or if he's just really freaking lucky. We're both tied, though. 12 to 12, 15 to 13, 21, stand at 19. This is just so strange. Okay, 9 to 4, 5 to 16, 10 to 18, let's stand. Wow, we've tied every time. 2 to 1, 12 to 5, 19, let's stand. 8, 20. See, 17 to 11, 17 to 12. Hey, we won one. Okay. And turn. 14, 17, stand. Okay. Then we don't lose, at least. Neither of us have cards, so this is just pure playing at this point. Hey, and I win. I actually think I have a better chance of this one. Pure Pizzak. Hey, Cal, welcome. I can't stand on a 15. Alright, this is it. This is how it goes. 10 to 12. Hey! We win! Well played. It was a good set of games, though perhaps not enough to make up for losing her, but I will keep my word. Sad to see her go. Our business is completed. Heck yeah! This is more fun. I'm taking you back to Hara. Even after that hoary substitute, now my choice is yours. Let's go. That's fine. I wish I was playing Pizzak the whole time. I might just do Pizzak streams. Pizzak's so fun. I love Pizzak when it gets to the point where no one has cards left and you're just playing. Aren't you happy to see me? No! She's not happy to see you because you gambled her and she was put into slavery. Yeah, she's gonna dump your butt. You're free now. It doesn't matter anyway, Grandma, you belong to me. Nope, you're free. I have no desire to go with him. He means nothing to me. Then you can do whatever you wish. Thank you. You have given me a new life, and I'm thankful for it. And she's just gonna dump his butt. Don't leave. Please. I don't know whether to thank you or strike you. I guess I'll leave it at that. Maybe don't gamble your girlfriend next time, and you won't have this problem. You know? This game has been stressing me out because it keeps freezing. Or not freezing, but it's like not recognizing that I'm interacting in the window, see? This is so weird. Let's just load the game I just saved. See if that fixes the problem. Oh, there we go. It's been really glitchy today. Okay. Let's look at our list of things to do. So I know where we find the fuel. We don't have to worry about that right now. The Ebon Hawk will figure itself out in time. That will work itself out in time. And I can't remember how you figure this out. Di, welcome. Thank you for being here. Welcome to the chat. Many problems can be avoided by not gambling one's girlfriend away, right? I mean, that's really the lesson we've learned today as friends. Never gamble away your girlfriend. Doesn't lead to good things. Okay, where the heck are we going now? Zerka offices. This takes me to the shuttle bay elevator. I think that's where I want to go. Because I want to go to do that droid thing. Can we transit to... Oh no, we can't because I never opened the thing at the right. At the entertainment module, I'll just make sure I do that when we go. And then we can rapid transit. You can rapid transit places, but you have to interact with the thing that lets you rapid transit, and I forgot to do so. Also, one cannot gamble away one's girlfriend if one does not have a girlfriend. That is also true wisdom in of itself. Greetings, my name is Dendis. You wish to purchase or sell goods, you have come to the right place. Avoid dealing with my brother, Shaman. He's unscrupulous and deceitful. I heard you. Hear what you like, ruffian. I do not care. See how he is? Disgusting. Just let me shop. Do you have anything I'm interested in? Arca-Jeth's robe. It costs so much money, though. I would love Arca-Jeth's robe. Arca-Jeth is so cool. So cool. Mandalorian heavy suit is neat. There's a lot of cool stuff, but I don't think I'll be able to wear any of it, so it's not like it really matters. But I would like to see. The Achani sword's cool, but again, I can't afford it. Yellow lightsaber crystal. Can afford this gun. Look at this. Regal Visor. It's nice. Ooh. Ah, sorry. It's an alarm on my phone, and I forgot. I love the Tales of the Jedi references. Yeah, it's one of my favorite things about playing these. I want to reread Tales of the Jedi. I want to do a video on Eula Queldorma for my Redemption series. Hey, more Pazak cards. Any good ones? Not really. Okay. Show sell list. Is there anything I would like to sell that I do not need? Surely there are things I do not care about. Like these. And wow, they sell pretty well. We'll sell one of them. Yeah, sell it. I know it's worth a lot of money, but I could use money. Frick yeah. Mining laser. Valued 0. That's nice. Broken item. Sell that too. Yeah, that's fine. Kurt is an extremely trustworthy character. So oh, well, thank you! I keep meaning to do more Tross videos, and I haven't yet. And that's largely just because I haven't seen the movie now in a while, and I kind of want to wait for the Blu-ray release, but I'm definitely doing more. But thank you very much. I appreciate you watching them. Depending on your schedule, after you move next week, you may be able to help me with... Ooh! That would be good. I gotta reread them, but I definitely love some input. Hey, Django, welcome back. We're just doing it up. Gray Jedi robes. Are they gray Jedi robes? Gray Jedi are those who have, through having completed the teachings of the Jedi, operate independently outside the Jedi Order. They're typically seen as misguided. They have not necessarily succumbed to the dark side. I would like to pick a bone with these robes and go on a large rant about their existence. Dang it. I don't even know why I'm looking at all this stuff, to be honest. Workbench. Upgrade some items at the workbench. Workbench. Which one is what I am using? The Vibro Blade. Okay, let's go with the enhanced. Ooh, I see. Currently I'm not fighting a lot of droids, so let's go with that. I did just say I'm not fighting a lot of droids at the moment. Okay, that's fine. Do I have any upgrades for guns? For boom booms? I do. Whoops. And then I didn't even do it right. Hold on. Okay. Assemble. There we go. Buy them and delete them. Which are gray in color. I could just buy them and leave them in a container in a room I know gets destroyed or something. just to make a point. Okay, let's go here. Ugh. Oh, this is, nope, this is back to where I was. This is not where I want to go. I just got a little turned around. It's fine. So am I saying your name correctly? Is it Dai? I can never pronounce Dai. I can't pronounce anything. Anything in any place, any word. Grey Jedi make as much sense as Dark Jedi. Like, and the thing is with Dark Jedi, I at least kind of get it, because a Dark Jedi is effectively a Jedi who left the Order and fell to the dark side, but, like, hasn't had Sith training yet. Like, there is no Dark Jedi Order. I don't like the name Dark Jedi as, like, an entity, but I don't mind it as a way to describe Jedi who left the Order because they fell to the dark side. I said it right? Fantastic. Grey Jedi do not exist. The Star Wars right. That's how I feel too. Dang it. Very much how I feel. KotOR 2 is really up on the notion that such things are possible. You're Habad's errand boy. That's me. I mean, I'm a woman, but yes. I'm helping the Ithorians, yes. So I heard you should consider Zerka's offer and return the droid to the lady. It has nothing to do with money. The planet, then? You really don't think those Ithorians could do better than Zerka, do you? I kind of do, actually. You're a fool, then. This guy just insulted me. Well, yeah, and like, so you say it's a generic term, which is how you would classify Grey Jedi. Like, I'm not against that. I kind of get it. Like, if you are somebody who's disillusioned with the Jedi Order, and so you leave the Jedi Order, and people want to call you a Grey Jedi because there's, like, no better name for you, like, I'm not necessarily against that. I just don't believe in such a thing as, like, the Order of the Grey Jedi. Or the notion that it, like, because a Jedi is somebody who serves the light. So, like, having a classification for a Jedi that walked away from the light, because, like, Jedi training is a specific thing. So, having unofficial ways of describing the Jedi is one thing. Your name is pronounced Jan Callista is Usolmako. That's fair. Yeah, the whole Grey, and the funny thing is the Grey Jedi Order code is like literally something that was on the Star Wars fanon wiki, and a lot of people treat it as it's like official. It's very strange. This is Docking Bay 3. If you have no business here, please go your way. What goes on here? Private stuff. Ask them. Okay, I'll be going now. I think Anakin is a Dark Jedi or Kylo Ren. Kylo Ren is probably pretty close too. Again, just because they're Jedi who have fallen, and like Kylo hasn't. I don't know if what he has is considered Sith training or not. Zerka missions in this game is one of the hardest things for me when you've done dark side play. Yeah, and like, I can't with all this dark side stuff. Can I not download the map here? I guess I cannot. Probably because there's stuff hidden. Booshka blishka blashka blushka. Greetings! Shobo Habat has sent me for the droid. Yes, he sent word ahead of you. Let us go get the droid. Hey, look, a spacesuit. Do I want the spacesuit? Can I open any of these lockers? No. Sidious won and trained Kylo. It would have been wild. Actually, I think if Sidious had won, he would have possessed Kylo. I think if Rey had been killed, he would have possessed Kylo. And then imagine Sidious in, like, Adam Driver's body. That would have been wild. Keep in mind, general population, Jedi... Oh, 100%. The generic population does not know what the difference is. And, like, that's another thing, too, where if somebody, like, in Star Wars said Grey Jedi, I would not necessarily have a problem with it. because, you know, Larry the accountant on Coruscant doesn't get it, and that's fine. He doesn't need to. Hello, storage. Can I steal anything? I'm very light side until it comes to loot, and then I'm like, I want everything that exists. Really? A locked locker that has nothing in it? That is the worst thing I have ever seen in a video game. No loot? None? Nothing? It's weird reading EU books from the time of the Crystal Star where you get phrases like Dark Side Jedi. Yeah, because no one knew anything. That's even explained in this game with the naming of the Jedi Civil War. I mean, that's true. I think the whole Grey Jedi thing became a major thing when Galen Merrick was a thing. Yeah, that was part of it too. I think a lot of it came out of KotOR though. Because you could be a Jedi, but you could stay like grayscale. And people would try to play the game gray. I just think that Grey Jedi does not exist in an order with a code of beliefs. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I believe in Grey Force users. They exist.
I'm the only man the TSF could spare, and frankly, I got a bad feeling about this.
I got a bad feeling about this. Chodo Habat. Everyone just likes... I mean, I like saying the name Chodo Habat, so I can't even blame them. What? Oh, no! Yeah, and I think, like, to KotOR's credit, both 1 and 2, although 2 I think is a little bit easier, maybe, to play in the middle. But to both games' credit, they really do try to keep you away from the middle path. But at the same time, like, because of it, I feel like, oh, where is that guy going? Where is he going? What is he doing? I feel like some of the choices in these games are actually a little bit too binary. It's like, do you want to repair the planet, or do you want to help the people that are going to poison it? Like, okay, that's not really a hard moral choice. That's just, which morality do I want to play in the game? Grateful for your assistance. Well, and that's one thing where KotOR 2, with the charisma bonus, you can at least adapt for using powers outside of your path. But yeah, I can imagine. Awareness, it looks like the blaster has been heavily modified. Interesting, I believe you're correct. I like in KotOR 2 also where, like, awareness is actually a worthwhile stat, which it's basically worthless in the first KotOR. The Gina Harden quest, I wish there was a more light side way to do it, but I guess since you're, like, murdering people, there can't be. Yes, I'll get the droid back. We're gonna be nice. We're not gonna take the droid to the Zerka Corporation. Favorite thing about KotOR 2 is you spend, like, 15 minutes in conversation, and it's like, light side points gained, dark side going back, insane influence, right? Force Scream? Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff. Cool powers in 2. Is it possible to be a Force user, but instead of a Jedi or Darksider, become a Force-sensitive Mandalorian and follow that code? Absolutely. Because all that means is that instead of having Jedi training, you are a Force-sensitive person who lives among the Mandalorians. Like, oh, what would be another example? It'd just be like, I mean, if you think about it, like, Chirrut is a Lightsider who never had Jedi training. Okay, Kreia is here. So, like, if you're light side, you're not necessarily a Jedi. Jedi requires Jedi training. Or if not training, like if you are in a Luke or a Rey situation where you don't have a lot of people to train you, it at least involves finding, like, Jedi texts and, like, trying to follow the like a Jedi philosophy, and upholding those principles. Did I not bring the droid with me? Did I have to talk to the droid? Like, why is the droid not with me? Especially in Legends, there are many. Yeah, there are. There's a fair number in current canon too. It's just that current canon's so new. I think we could see some of that stuff in High Republic when it comes out. I mean, like, High Republic is supposed to be more about the Jedi. Yeah, we must have had to have talked to the droid. Whoops.
I will trust your judgment, Master. Lead the way.
Yes, follow me to the Ithorian compound. Click, 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 click. I am gladdened by your safe return. My people sent word of what happened at the docks. Good. Good. Get to work on the data.
So now, Master Habak, farewell, and
Farewell.
to you as well.
Farewell. Please accept a gift from my people. I found this blaster in one of these silence. It says, if Din Dart, the Mandalorian, I can't pronounce his last name because I can't pronounce anything, has the Force and wielded the Darksaber, what would put them in light or dark scale? I mean, he could just have the Darksaber. The Darksaber doesn't mean your dark side. It would depend on... I mean, he's kind of on a journey back towards the light in a way. But I mean, like, look at Baby Yoda. Like, Baby Yoda is not... I mean, Baby Yoda isn't really light or dark right now. Baby Yoda's a baby. But, like, as he gets older... You're allowed to reference... Oh, yeah, that's fine. Go for whatever you want. You got... Like, Cal, you're here enough, and we've known you long enough. You have practically free reign, as far as I'm concerned. It's pronounced in Jarkalista is Luke's soulmate. Alright. Okay, Django. Found this blaster on one of these salients. Sorry, I'm not familiar with that sort of thing. Perhaps you should take it to Lieutenant Gren. Thank you. Now what? The incident at the docks confirmed one of my fears. The gunmen were from the Exchange. Zerka has hired them to work against us. Long have I suspected that Zerka and the Exchange would work together because they do all of the time and manufactured arms be sold black market channels. Now the TSF is keeping a closer eye on Zerka activities. The corporation has turned to the Exchange. Oh no! What is there to be done? I've tried to meet with the leader of the Exchange here, a Quarren by the name of Labek Slusk. He's a Sklusky. He refused my every invitation. I fear he does not take us seriously. The Jedi, though, are renowned as warriors and diplomats. Perhaps you could speak with him. Told you I'm not a Jedi. I'll go speak with him. It's fine. Most grateful for your assistance. Hey! I got a present. Star Wars Reading Club has a series of videos of various light gray and dark side using orders. Oh, that's cool. Just kind of breaking them down. I feel like for a while we've talked about and thought about like if we were to ever do a lore stuff. But I feel like there's so many other channels like Star Wars Explained or Reading Club that do lore so well. It's just not a niche I think we can fill with the same level of expertise. Okay, so you want me to go speak to them? So we can't go on together with suspicious goods. That's not really a funny joke, I'm sorry. You've discovered suspicious holdout. Okay, we gotta talk to Gren. This will work out in time, will work out in time. Okay. So it's talk to the Exchange and talk to Gren. Are the two things we could be doing right now. So let's go do those things. Let's do the stuff. Let's do the things. Let's go to the places and talk to people. Is it possible to do a playthrough of the game where you never level up Kreia or give her useless feats and abilities? You know, in case it's how I really want to play her most of the time. Most, if not all of them discussed are legends, but I think some of them have been incorporated in canon. That's true. Force-trained Mandalorian Darksaber wielder. That's what you'd totally be in Star Wars Galaxy. Maybe the child will become something like that. I am so excited to see what they do with the child in the future. I think we're in for some really cool stuff. Let's go talk to the Exchange, because they're just here. And then we can go talk to Gren. I'm really curious to see what they do, because they could go a couple different ways. I think whatever their plans are, they have to be aware now that The Mandalorian, as a show, will not survive without Baby Yoda.
Of this alliance we have formed with KotOR and his authorities.
You don't approve of anything! Why is that?
Habat has an agenda, and he hopes to tie you into it to use you to his own ends.
And you don't. I don't see his intent. I don't see he intends to do us harm. You need his resources, whatever help he may give in return is necessary.
True, he may be able to help us locate the Ebon Hawk, but still, you must be vigilant.
Wonder if she ends up with a predetermined set of powers, abilities. I've wondered that too about Bastila in the first game. But yeah, like, can you make the game intentionally that much easier? Did I walk by the exchange? I did walk by the exchange. It's this one here with the Rhodian. Hey! You have no business with the exchange. Get out of here. I am representing Choto Hobat. How do I set up an appointment? Oh, we gotta go to... Right, okay. We gotta go talk to the lady. That's right. We'll go do that. I think in series 200 years after Skywalker Saga, the child will be like the new generation Yoda. It's definitely possible. Anything can happen when you grieve. I'm really excited to see what happens with that character. Because, like, he could stay with Mando. And, we could see what happens there. Or he could end up, like, on his home planet. But, like, I think they have to know that The Mandalorian would not be successful without the child at this point. But I wonder where the series ends.
Hello there. You know, I heard about what happened at the docks. Can we talk for a bit?
Yeah, go on.
I handle Vice. You know, spice, gambling.
Miami.
Things in life. For the local exchange boss, Lopak Slusk.
Your exchange?
Don't worry, I won't make a move on you. That Squid and I don't see eye to eye on a lot of things. You being one of them.
What do you mean?
Look, are you really Jedi?
Used to be. I was, but not anymore. There we go.
Exactly. This exchange bounty has nothing to do with you. But Slusk, my boss, won't listen to me. Still, you seem a very capable sort. Tell me, are you a capable sort?
Because my child becomes Mandalore the seemingly eternal. That's funny. I will always call him Yodel Skywalker, for what that's worth. I am very capable. I'm so capable.
I like that in a woman. So here it is.
She likes to come onto you.
And I'll keep the
It's amusing.
off your back. And find your missing ship.
Ooh, what's your problem with Slusk?
What, besides his being your typically slimy Quarren? Slusk works for Gota, out of Nar Shaddaa.
Oh.
He's rigid, ruthlessly efficient, and all he sees are numbers.
I wonder why.
He keeps the Squid around because he maintains a steady flow of income. Yet it's only half of what I know it could be. I should be the Citadel's boss, but Goto doesn't allow breaks in the chain of command. I can't go over Lopak Slusk's head, so I've got to take care of him myself. And I want your help.
We can do a 5-hour Pazak stream if that's what you guys want. Like, I'm in the cantina. There's a person I can play in Pazak if you guys just want a Pazak stream. I could even just keep a save file, like, at different places where there's Pazak and just play Pazak a lot. I'm not killing your boss. How would this work? Let's go with how this works.
Into the exchange suites in residential 082. They're west of the entrance. More than a few of the guards are in my pocket, so there shouldn't be too much resistance inside. When Slusk's out of the way, I'll clear up this bounty matter and get your ship back. Deal?
It's a deal.
We'll speak again then. Best of luck.
I get that everywhere I go. Everywhere. Okay, what else am I working on? I can't remember if she only flirts with you if you're a woman, or if she'll flirt with you if you're a man or a woman. Not that it matters, but I can't remember if she has a more defined sexuality or if she's bi. Just for my own curiosity's sake. I need to get into there. They have a fight. Oh, right. I need to go talk to Gran. We're right by Gran. It's like, I'll show you. I'll save the game in case I lose all my money. I asked because Jahani in the first game is supposedly. Wait, let's play.
Sure thing.
So Pazak is, yeah, it's like blackjack and Sabac's like poker, exactly. Let's play for credits.
If you insist.
Heck yeah. 40 is fine. I have a better deck now, I think. No, I don't. That's fine. So it's like blackjack, only instead of trying to get to 21, you're trying to get to 20. Do I have other cooler cards? I do not. So let's play. So I have a 2, so I'm going to hit in turn. She's going to draw 5. Now I'm at 5 in turn. She's at 7. I'm at 11 in turn. Hey, a natural 20! And then she went to 20. Heck yeah. So her 8 to my 7. I'm going to in turn. 12. She's at 17. I'm at 21. I can do... unlike blackjack, you can do minus cards. So I was at 21. I dropped my -1, so it took me to 20. She either didn't have a minus card or didn't have enough. So I won. Imagine how I'm trying to win the Falcon playing Kazakh. I wouldn't put it past him. So I'm at 10, so I'm going to in turn. 13. Odds, you know, it's at this point it's a game of odds. So she's at a 20. So I can do this. This is a plus or minus. I can determine if I want it to be a positive or negative card. I'm going to call it a 20. We'll be tied again. So I am up 1. It's a best of 3. The romance subplot is available only to female characters in the properly updated game. That's what I thought it was, but I couldn't remember. I seem to remember, but that's cool. I tend to play more one gender than another, so I kind of forget how the game changes. So anyway, we both have 2 cards left. So her 9 to my 7, neither of us can go over. 14 to 14, I'm going to end turn. She's standing at 18. I'm going to play my 2 and get a 20 and win the set. So 6 to her 10. I'm at 16. Now, 16 is kind of rough, but I have a -3, so I'm actually going to end turn. Oh, but I got screwed. So we'll have to stand and we lose the set. 3 to 4. 5 to 11. Ooh, okay, I'm going to keep going at 13. Ooh, okay, so I have 2 options here. I can drop this in, which will take me down to 17, and try to hit again, but I'm not actually going to do that. I'm going to take the loss. So now we're tied 2 to 2. Male characters could access it in the release version, but it was patched out. Interesting. Well, I mean, that happened with Jahani, too, where Jahani has love dialogue that you can only access as a female player, but they claimed that it was a glitch, and then they claimed that you should have been able to access it as a male or female, but I think you can only woo Jahani as a female player in the first game. But they, like, had to make it super subtle, because at that time, it was not gonna fly. Let's stand at 18. Oh, and we lost, so we're out 40 credits. Oh, you were referring to Jahani. My bad, I thought you were talking about Luxa here. So we are on the same place. I don't want to lose more money. But that was worthwhile just to play the game for a minute. To me, I never bought that, like, it was supposed to be a thing and then patched out thing. It sounded like they were trying to put representation in the game, but they were like, it was a different time and they couldn't. And so they were just like, it's a glitch! Unfortunately, Jahani is also, like, the worst character ever, so as far as representation goes, it's kind of crappy. But the thought was there. Okay, let's go ahead and save. I don't like Jahani very much. Unrelated to anything else. She's just creepy. It's funny, too, because if you look at the KotOR from... I need to find Gran. Where's he? If you look at the KotOR in, or KotOR or whatever, in the Tales from the Jedi comics, they, like, look like cats with fur. Like, they don't look scary. It's, like, not terrifying. And then, she's just, like, one of those weird Egyptian cats. And it just looks so strange.
I can help you with?
First playthrough, you killed Jahani when you met her and never knew she was a character. You were better off. Other than she's a good fighter character to have. I have a blaster I want you to look at.
Blaster? I don't see why not. What? Where did you get this?
A guy shot me with it. I was ambushed by thugs on the dock module. One of the attackers was carrying this.
Interesting. This is no ordinary holdout blaster. It's been outfitted with a number of illegal modifications.
What?
When you tanks at the docks. That is disturbing news.
I found it in the hands of somebody who shot me. Let's start there. Disturbing. There are plenty of armed people in Citadel
Yes,
Station.
that is true. But a weapon with these black market editions should not be available on the station. When off-world weapons are transported
I don't know why I'm doing
station,
this.
whether they are personal arms or shipments to be resold, they are inspected and licensed by the TSF.
Blah,
This confirms
blah,
my fear
blah.
that there is a
Blah,
source
blah,
of
blah,
black market
blah.
weapons and components here on
Blurp,
the station.
blurp,
I
blurp,
could use your
blurp,
help getting to the
blurp,
bottom of
blurp.
it.
Okay. Yeah, what do you need me to do?
We have found a number of blasters similar to this one, as well as a crate of contraband weapons upgrades.
Can I have the upgrades for research? Perhaps I can help you find the source of these
A
goods.
relative stranger as yourself might be useful for the investigation. You'd be compensated, of course.
Can I be compensated with my stolen ship? I'll see what I can do.
Great. The first thing I would suggest is showing the blaster around, discreetly. See
Discreetly,
if anyone on the
like.
station knows something about it, or at least react suspiciously. There's more than a few people
Suspiciously.
around that I suspect having a hand in this. Anyways, good luck. Let me know if you find the source of the blaster.
I will continue to do your job for you because you continue to be highly ineffective. Hey, do you know where this gun was from? Where are the merchants? I think you have to show the gun to the merchants. Masked attacker, I'm sure this is gonna be fine. Asking questions is a dangerous hobby, Spacer. You better be keeping your nose in your own business instead of someone else. You never know when you end up dead. Get my meaning? Unfortunately for you, you won't get a chance to learn that lesson. Drago says, cut up your flyers everywhere. Does anyone know about this blaster? Have you seen this blaster before? Time to fight the guy. I miss him when I'm standing right in front of him. He just is right there and I can't do anything to hit him. KotOR is like where you miss 8 times and then you hit him. Norris Rose, that sounds fascinating. I think I accidentally stumbled into the Visage romance once. I don't think I've ever been able to successfully get the Visage romance. Ooh, defense bonus of 2 and 20% versus energy. Ooh, I still like this better, but as far as robes go, those are pretty nice robes. Actually, I could probably put those robes on Kreia, because I don't think Kreia can wear armor. But that's at least something. There you go. Her appearance actually just never changes, though. Much like War never changes, Kreia never changes. My character is too nice sometimes. I feel like that is the plight of many nice people. Being nice, and then someone going, this person was nice to me, clearly we are in love. And then you have to go, welcome back. Is there anything I can get for you? Do you know anything about this blaster? Not specialized sales of such things. It appears to be in good condition. I suspect it's been modified. My brother deals with unsavory sorts. Just don't let him sell you anything. We're going now. Let's go ask the brother. Whoa! The game was freaking out. It was in a panic. Hey, do you know anything about this blaster? Give it here, let me take a look at it. Yes, this is interesting. Very good craftsmanship. But no, I can't tell you anything about it other than it's a holdout upgraded. I think there's something you're not telling me. And why would this be of interest to you? I want to know who sold the weapon I was attacked with. I heard there's a healthy trade in the black market goods in Citadel. I'd like to get involved. Indeed. Then we should talk, for I have what you might call certain interest in this business. Are you an idiot? You just incriminated yourself. Now, I'd like to help you with your smuggling operation. I see. I've gotten more difficult to operate of late. With your help, what can I do for you? Basically, there are 3 items I need to fill out my next shipment. These from the Baki plant, from the Thorian Vivarium, personal shield being held, no docking bay, and medical. For starters, I need the Baki plant sample. I'll try to find more than leaves. Yes, I've been there. Then you must already know about the Vivarium. Vivarium. The Thorians are mostly concerned with plant species, other uses. Indeed, there are buyers that would like to pay large sums of credits for the extracts of them. Restricted imports and exports by the Republic and otherwise there's things, stuff. What is it you need? You need a few leaves. Why should I do it then? You should be careful. I'll leave you to... I'll be back when I get done. So I think what we can do now is go back to the Citadel guy and talk to him about it. And I think we set up a sting operation. A friend and I are building a story in which takes place a couple of years after KotOR retreat. That's cool. Vibranium! Vibranium, Vibarium. Who is your favorite Jedi? Qui-Gon Jinn and Kanan on the top of your list. You and Django are both super Kanan fans. I like Kanan, and I like Qui-Gon. I don't have any problem with them. But, for me, my favorite Jedi is, and always will be, Yoda. Yoda is my favorite. I really appreciate that this officer is staring at this dead body and is entirely unconcerned. Yoda is my favorite Star Wars character of all time. Never forget Ethor, that's true. That was a rough passage. John Barry is here. Hello, John Barry. How are you? I hope you're well. Let's talk to you.
I can help you with?
Yeah, I'm doing your job for you. How would you like to hear about it? Samhan wants me to get 3 things for him, and then he'll make a shipment.
If we knew when he was going to make a shipment, then we could catch him. What are the 3 things he needs?
Like Kligo. Kligo is really cool. I like her, and I like Vant from the Jedi Apprentice series by Jude Watson. She was a healer Jedi, Mon Cali. I like any Jedi you can play as. That's a fair answer to that question. Leave some Ethorian plant and the thing and the other thing.
All that? If that's the size and substance of his usual shipments, it helps explain quite a bit. It will take some time for me to assemble those.
So we'll just fade to black.
Everything's here. Take these to Samhan. After that, come back to me and tell me the exchange has been made, and I'll go to the dock module to wait for him. If he won't let you leave until the transaction's completed, go with him. I'll post one of my men near the docking bay, and if he spots you, he'll summon me. Understood?
Hey, you just did all my work for me. Thank you. I understand. Just make sure you're there.
I'll be there. Don't worry. You just make sure you get him to the docking bay. We have to catch him in the act.
Hey. Save real quick. I don't think I'm getting to any kind of combat where it'd be a problem, but I don't want to have to worry about a game crash or something. So that's nice, because then you can, like, set this guy up and do the sting operation, but you don't have to, like, you know, actually go through the hassle of collecting everything. I think if you wanted to do this dark side and you wanted to actually collect, like, smuggle the things, then you probably shouldn't talk to Grant at all, to be honest. And then you collect the things yourself. This way you don't have to. Welcome back. Hey, I got the stuff you want. Incredible, this is quite a windfall. I wish I'd employed your services earlier. With all this, I'll be able to get the shipment ready to go. If you would you escort me to the Zerka docking bay? Sure, when do we leave? No point in wasting time, let's go. The story follows my friend's character, a refugee who's trying to find his family after the dark.
Get your things loaded. I'm already
That's a really cool story. No need to get worked up over it.
I don't understand how it is with Zerka. When the process stops working like clockwork, questions get asked, and we don't want questions asked, do we? The faster we get this loaded, the faster we can get it out of here.
Stop right there. You're all under arrest and your possessions will be seized as evidence.
You're not barging here, they please.
That's enough, Samhan. Don't bother protesting your innocence. We know all about your business thanks to our friend here.
Yeah. Glad I could help, Lieutenant. What? You set me up? I will see you burn for this.
Got a grenade. Take...
I will just push him with the Force. And it will do nothing like it always does. I think, yes, Zerka was in Master and Apprentice. Claudia Gray is a big KotOR fan.
I thought you might see it my way. All of you, come with me.
A foolish error you have made! You cannot keep me in here!
may be overconfident of your chances, Saman. We now have evidence of your smuggling operation, and even the Council cannot ignore that. Again, I have you to thank. Without your assistance, it would have been impossible for us to place Samhan under arrest.
It was necessary to remove the current. If you want to thank me, credits will do fine. It was necessary.
Now we can be certain he will be removed. I believe a long...
She is also a fan of dancing in August Cantina. You are correct.
Rid of his influence for good, though there is always the possibility another will take his place. I promise to pay you handsomely for your assistance, and I'll keep my word. Now I must attend to my other duties. Again, thank you for your help.
You wanna know what you could do for me? Is find my ship. Also, 500 credits is not what I would call paying me handsomely. Okay, so where are we at in the story? We need to go to the exchange, which is a part of Luxa and Lopax, so these are tied. This is not actually completed on world. This is story. This is story. And that I don't remember how you solve. I think the game is actually glitched and you can't complete that. So pretty much what we have is the exchange bit. And I think the exchange is how you get to, what's the word? To continue the story, because you eventually have to go to the surface of Telos. Oh, I don't think I'd talk to her. Nope, I have to go to the place. So, I think we're going a little shy of 3 hours. I usually like to make the most of my time, but I think I might actually just get us to the exchange and then call it. And then we can have something kind of action-packed to start the next stream off with. But I have some stuff I have to get done today. My schedule's been kind of wacky as it is. Why am I lost? Oh, here we go. That's where I need to go. But tomorrow is whatchamacallit, Clone Wars. New episode of the Clone Wars. So once I'm out of work, I will come home and watch the new episode of the Clone Wars a couple of times, and then I will do a review for it, which is pretty exciting. There are some other side missions if you haven't done them yet. I've done some. I freed the one lady that got gambled off by her boy toy. I've definitely not done all of them. I think there's one guy, actually I should go do that before I mess with the exchange. Because there's like one guy where you have to like make an ID for him or something. And I don't remember it. That's inside Zerka. That's not where I want to go, I think. No, that's not inside Zerka. That's a residential area. It's just a Zerka sign. I know, it's so exciting to be able to say new episode of Clone Wars. That's the guy who got mad at me for robbing him. Will this person get mad at me for robbing them? Apparently not. See if I can just find that quest and then we'll call it. But yeah, so I'll have Clone Wars tomorrow. Sunday will be Most Wanted, the book club, which is exciting. Impossible. Why is it impossible? I feel like you have a quest. Maybe you don't. Maybe you just sell droid parts. I could have sworn there is another story that I haven't done. Maybe I just haven't gotten to that part of the map. And then Django and I will do some kind of stream Tuesday. Hopefully I will like do our usual thing that we have been doing. And then I'll also have like a fun extra video next week too, like I've been meaning to do. This is my apartment. Yeah, okay, so I don't think... I could have sworn there's one more quest, and I don't know where it is, but that's okay. But we'll do the exchange at the top of next stream. I kind of like... We have our show, which is great, and the stream, which is great, and the review, which is great, and the book club, which is great, and that's already 4 things, but then that's also the only 4 things we do every week. So when I have time, I try to do something else, but I don't always have time to do a 5th thing every week. need to repack this weekend. I understand that. But thank you for those of you who are hanging out. I appreciate it. We're getting to more fun parts of the game, I think. I mean, I know we are. I think there are parts of the game that are more fun than the parts we have been playing. So I'm excited for that. If you're not already, consider joining our Discord. It's a great place to hang out. Shameless plug for me. If you also like watching me stream, usually over the weekend, I do one stream on this channel. And I'll play a non-Star Wars game over there. There are so many good parts of this game, you're right. There's also a lot of dialogue that you have to sit through, but no one seems to have minded that so far. But thank you all for being here. It means a lot. If you haven't liked the stream, please like it on your way out. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. If you do it while I'm live, a thing will pop up on the screen, and it's pretty exciting. But yeah, that's what I got. Yeah, I guess I'll talk to you guys soon. I hope you all have a great rest of your Thursday and a good weekend. Ta-ta!